Good talk, everyone.
Yeah, good talk.
Yeah. Hello.
Glad we got that out of our system.
Blades in the dark.
Who doesn't love Blades in the Dark? That's what. No, that's not. Hi, Internet. We are Geekspective on the Don't Split the Podcast Network. And tonight we will be playing Godbound by Kevin Crawford. You can find me at EvilDM Josh on Twitter, and you can find Geekspective at Geekspective and Geekspective.com. For all of you that weren't with us for session 0 setup stuff, one of the things that we did not cover prior or during that is lines and veils, and I thought it was really important to do so and help set the tone of the game proper and to give any audience kind of a heads up. We'll be playing evil characters, so we won't be playing the regular good guys. And so with that, there might be some actions that aren't what you usually see. And so pretty much the actions, opinions, and beliefs of the characters during in-play do not necessarily reflect us, the players, or the GM here at the table. And so you can think of it more of like we are going to be playing almost like a rated R movie, but no nudity and stuff like that. Well, especially since...
No, wait a minute.
Unless it is frequently requested.
I know. Especially since the lines and veils that we agreed upon were no explicit sexual content.
Yes.
So no nudity. No sexual violence. No graphic torture. No derogatory terms. Those being real-life derogatory terms.
Yeah.
No slavery. No exploitation of the mentally handicapped. No explicit acts of gore, and no real politics. Beyond that, everything's fair game and may come up during the stream.
Yeah. I think that's everybody's things, right? Like, we're good with that?
We're pretty evil.
Yeah, we are pretty evil.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we played evil characters. Although, if you really think about it, it's not so far from what actual adventurers do that are good aligned.
That's all true. Just on the flip side.
On the flip side.
Yeah.
And so I've talked enough. Let's go around the room and have everyone introduce themselves, where they can find you, what your character is, what your words are, and your beliefs and instincts.
That's always our favorite part.
Yeah.
And I'm not making eye contact with Josh on purpose because I don't want to go first.
Wow.
John.
I can go first. Hi, I am John. I am playing Gerlach, my skulk sort of assassin. You can find me on Crossways GM and Twitter. Gerlach is, as I mentioned, a skulk. Skulk is an obscure race going back to the Fiend Folio days. Gerlach is gaunt and gray-skinned. He has no hair. He is horribly scarred from self-scarification, and it's otherwise hideous-looking. But you really can't see that most of the time because he is enveloped in a shadowy cloak that really doesn't reveal much of him at all. You mostly would just see a shadow moving across the background when you see Gerlach. Gerlach's beliefs about our other party members to start with. We have
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Are we doing beliefs right now?
Yes, we're going to do.
Are we doing them all now, or should I just do an
go ahead.
introduction now?
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
The cow, which is Dave's character, he believes that the cow is dangerous, stupid, and likely to kill us all in one of his rages, so I will avoid him when he is raging. The dead thing, which is Amber's character. My character, by the way, doesn't know the names of the other characters. He's so narcissistic, he's never bothered to learn them. She's smarty, but keeps her secrets. I like that. The masking guy, who is Brother John's character, I like him. I don't know why. That makes me suspicious. What's his agenda? Do I need to kill him? I should probably kill him in his sleep. I should do this in my Gerlach voice, but I'll save it for later. And the weirdo, which is Chris's character. And again, this is the PG-13 part. There's nothing that he will not drink, fuck, try on, attach to his body, or eat. As he's now a saint in the Church of Palor, I believe he confirms my beliefs that Palor is actually evil. I believe he's been corrupted and is suspicious because of that. My other beliefs, I believe the Church of Palor is evil, disguised itself as good, and must be destroyed. And I must earn my eternity with the Lady of the Void by slaying her enemies. The only being worthy of my love is that beautiful vision of perfect darkness and infinite silence, the goddess Zanye. And my instincts, I have number 1, kill humans, kill followers of Palor, torment priests. I count that as 1.
Okay.
Number 2, always say your dark thoughts out loud in social situations. And number 3, the quiet of the void is a gift that I will share with as many people as possible.
Nice.
That's our Gerlach.
That's our Gerlach. Who would like to go next?
People are just jumping.
Chris.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Chris. I play Azrael, a tiefling hodgepodge of various parts. Used to be a cleric, then a druid. Now he is a Godbound.
Mm-hmm.
I also like action figures. The
I didn't know we were saying one personal thing.
Which you
Yes. Okay.
You can't see that, but Chris is looking out on a field of action figures
Yes, in
stacked
front
in
of
front of
I
him.
like to fidget. Azrael believes that Milana is the biggest threat to my authority, which I think is fair, and I need to try and keep that in check.
Oh boy.
Nuek can be a powerful tool if harnessed properly, and I will try to harness him to my ends. Likely not going to go well. We'll see. Gerlach is the most likely to ruin my plans with the church, and I need to rein him in. The monk is probably the most trustworthy and the easiest to work with. Most people are stupid and easily controlled, and I will use that to my advantage. His instincts are that he will never make a deal with an elf, because they suck. Try to resolve conflict with conversation, unless the other party's being a total jerk. Accept augmentations whenever possible. Azrael has a history of just accepting basically random street peddlers like, hey, you want a new arm? Or, he just enjoys it.
You didn't really describe what Azrael
Yeah,
looks
what
like.
does Azrael look like right now?
We can talk about that later. But
Okay,
yeah.
Well,
sorry.
okay.
John described Gerlach.
Oh, I guess no. Yeah, that's true. Go ahead and describe.
So Azrael is a the base body is a tiefling.
The base mod.
He's like a Mr. Potato Head at this
It
point.
is. I mean,
Is that his class?
Yes.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head.
there's a series of toys that are all interchangeable, and they have like Star Wars and like Marvel and stuff like that, and you can like take arms off and put them on.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
Yes.
But the basic figure is just a very generally attractive looking tiefling. He's got, the red skin and the little baby devil horns and all that, and a tail. But he's just kind of good looking. He now, through various misadventures, has antlers, like a full rack.
That was from Santa.
That were from Santa, so they were originally reindeer antlers. Thanks Christmas episode.
Yeah.
And they are now like an ivory color, completely bleached of all color.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one of his arms has been replaced. It is like a water elemental arm that he can kind of manipulate. I like to think he doesn't leave things wet unless he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Because that would be awkward.
Just
He's trying to read a book
moist
and
everywhere. Everything's mildew.
Yeah.
I can never have cotton candy again.
That-
Well, I mean, with his left arm.
yeah.
That's
Maybe
his
you got
dominant
candy.
arm. So.
It's true. Yeah, so he's just an odd collection of bits and pieces.
Do you still have a rust monster heart?
I think I
Yes.
Yes.
do.
So
Yeah.
your
Yep.
spit melts metal.
yes, theoretically.
Theoretically.
I would assume not anything game breaking,
Right.
because it's not worth taking up any.
Well, if we get thrown into jail or something.
Yeah, like if it's just normal.
Yes.
If they throw
Normal jail.
Just if we get thrown into normal jail. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
just like. Yeah. So he still looks pretty handsome, but it's like a very odd, otherworldly kind of handsome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He looks like. I like to think he looks like a young Brad Pitt who always has a lot of like perfect makeup on. I don't know if that makes sense, but like he never has like zits. Anyhow,
Okay, I see.
like always.
His flawless skin.
Pretty
It's
much.
that water arm. It's like pure water. It cleanses you.
He's just like, I'm dirty.
just constantly bathing himself. In
Yeah, water. Kind of like a cat. Meow.
No.
Oh, stop it,
Stop
John!
making him a
Stop trying to make him a furry.
He'd be like constantly soggy though. Like, nah, he probably does. I don't know.
I think Azrael is the most likely in the group to be a furry.
It's very true.
Yes.
He dabbles.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You say that even though my character is.
Oh, right.
currently,
Oops.
like,
Actually, that's a good
Actually,
point.
that's
Yeah.
actually Nuex the furry.
Oh, yeah, he's
oh,
furry too.
oh, that's right. We completely forgot.
Wait, do you count as a furry if you're like actually have real fur. I thought that was like
I don't know.
I don't know the dynamics.
If
of
you're a
that community enough.
reptilian, it's a scaly. I think it was.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, good
that's
point.
true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I could see. All right, I'll let you guys fight over who's
Okay.
the real.
I think it's Newek.
Yeah. All right, back to actual like gameplay stuff. He has the word command, which is all about like
I,
what?
I forgot my
the words.
words.
It's all right.
All the shit I
that's
talked about,
alright.
I forgot the words.
That's fair.
Come back to you in a
Yeah.
second.
So he's got command, which is good at what it says on the tin,
Mhm.
basically. Health, which is all about healing and stuff like that, and sun, because he is Azrael is actually a saint of Palor. So Palor's the god of the sun. So I thought, okay, well, we'll give him some sun powers.
Mhm.
And through his artifact, he has access to some deception gifts.
Right.
But other than that, that's pretty much Azrael. He's kind of a smooth talking manipulator. That's generally how I say that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What's Gerlach's words?
Alacrity, which is dexterity and speed, murder and theft, which are self-explanatory.
Right. Brother John.
I am Brother John, and you can find me at the link below my image.
It's not really a link. It's
Not
just
really.
words
Yeah,
there.
just type it.
Yeah, sorry. Can't
Sorry.
click it.
Yeah, I can't click that. But yeah, I play Brimstone, who is a half dragon, red half dragon, half human kind of thing. He's an interesting character. He's essentially an anthropomorphic dragon, and he is a monk, or that was the class he is playing as. We don't really have specific classes in this game,
No.
do we? But he used to be a monk, so he's like a fist fighter, and he also wears we'll say enchanted luchador mask that kind of affects his behavior, and we go to belief. Yeah.
Sure. Or did you do your words?
Do I do my words? I'll do my words last.
Okay.
Anyway, so his beliefs are about his party members are that Azrael has like an augmentation fetish, and therefore he's wary around Azrael out of fear of having a body part stolen or altered by
Oh.
just who knows? You
He
never
likes
know.
your tail.
Yeah.
He's like,
I was gonna say his legs.
Oh, yeah.
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 He's very jumpy and
Yeah.
athletic.
Right.
True. He can run fast.
Yeah, he
Just
can run
take
real
those.
fast.
Yeah.
Newek might be able to beat him in an arm wrestling match and wouldn't want to fight him. So, Milana is a figment of Brimstone's imagination and therefore not real. Gerlach is the god of death, and he's Brimstone's BFF. And then, even though Brimstone's unsure why, he needs to kill Shallazar the wizard at any cost. His instincts are to fight first, ask questions later. Did we do instincts?
mhm.
Okay, fight first, ask questions later, satisfy his desires. Food, drinks, etc. And then also take all the gold. As for his words are dragon, which obvious. Alacrity, which is speed and dexterity, and vengeance, which is a very spiteful word. I'll leave it at that. And it's very vicious. And I think that's about it.
Cool. Dave, would you like to go?
Sure. Hi, I'm Dave. I play Newek. He is a minotaur. He's a furry. He's a large minotaur, as minotaurs are, with human body and bull head. Stands around 8 feet tall. Heavily heavily muscled. Usually carries either his traditional great axe or a long glaive polearm. Covering kind of a reddish fur that's a little longer on the top of his head that kind of hangs over his eyes at times. With his bull horns, which are also a built-in weapon. Newek's beliefs are that Brimstone will soon challenge Newek to combat. Newek must accept that challenge, and they will fight to the death. He believes that Azrael is the most talented healer in history. He believes that Milana is real, but others cannot smell her, so they think that Newek is hallucinating when he speaks of her. Nuek believes that Gerlach is immortal and he cannot be killed. Therefore, he must be cautious around Gerlach. Nuek believes that his family is safe and awaiting his return. Nuek has a child named Kage. Kage's mother is Shaden, who is a shade, and so Kage is part Minotaur, part shade. And Nuek also believes that he has slain 3 gods in his life, Taldor, Asmodeus, and Mayahene. Nuek's instincts are that when he encounters an enemy, he will attack. When the party cannot choose a course of action, Nuek will bravely lead them. And lastly, Nuek seeks to keep his family safe and will defend them above all else. Nuek's words are endurance, which has to do with enduring, might, which has to do with might, and sword, which has to do with swording.
Axes, I thought.
Weapon.
Whatever I need. Swords, axes, etc.
Cool.
Last but not least, Amber.
Okay. I'm Amber, and you can find me on Twitter at Rocket Orca, and I'm playing Milana, who is she was a Death Walker in D&D, and she's a pixie. You can't really see her. She kind of cloaks herself now with clothes. And she can also go invisible, too, because she's a pixie. But, if you were to look at her, she is decaying. She is rotting. She has one eye is missing, and she wears an eye patch. And the other eye doesn't look like it really fits in her skull, because it's not her original eye. It's an assassin's eye that she took from, I can't remember who. It was somebody that Gerlach.
I don't remember. I remember helping
the head
you.
of the Assassin's Guild,
Head of
could
the
have
Yeah.
Assassin's Guild.
I remember helping you hollow it out so we could
which was
pop
not
that eye in
Drindor,
there.
No, it was not.
but it was
Heffendale.
Drindor's boss.
Heffendale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aha. And so she wears now a veil and has a cloak and a sachet of, potpourri to keep the rotting smell off of her. Yeah, I know. We were remembering when I got that. Josh was like, "You can get anything you want." And I was like, "A potpourri sachet." Okay, whatever. So
Those are some damn strong spices.
yeah, he's very, very pungent. Okay, so for her beliefs about the other party members, she believes Nuek is a good meat shield to have around, but she thinks he's a bit silly with the family and friends he chooses to have. Gerlach is the only one that unsettles Milana. She believes he would be a great asset to Vecna. She wants to keep her eye on him if she can. Azrael's attitude reminds her of her a former asshole she's met, but he's way weirder. He's useful, being able to gather up the masses, but she believes he's biting off more than he can chew.
That's fair.
Brimstone has connections to other realms, so he'll prove useful. She thinks he's a bit naive for getting roped into wearing that mask. And then her just a general belief is knowledge and secrets are power, and Vecna will provide her with great power. So yeah, she's a worshiper, or she's starting to become a follower of Vecna. Instincts, Milana will steal any item from every job or exploit as a memento. When told she can't do something or comes across an obstacle she struggles with, she'll become absolutely petulant. Milana will pop off at someone who questions her ability or if something irritates her. If she gets in a bad mood, she'll swing into a chaotic mindset and become destructive or sassy. She is basically a brat.
Pixie brat.
A pixie brat.
Great.
Better watch
A
out. She'll
brat's
pop off.
doll.
She'll pop off, man.
Yeah. Her words are death, knowledge, and sorcery, because she was doing all of those things previously in our last game.
And I guess last thing I need to mention is down below me, that way, is blessings and curses. So you can do cheer in multiples of 100, ideally. And for every 100 bits, they get 1 tithing. And so you can see for 1 point or 1 tithing, they can heal a hit point, which actually is a lot, especially when Milana only has 8 hit points. And Nuek has 11. For 3 points, they get advantage, and for 5 tithings, they can use one of their powers again for free, pretty much.
Look, we already all have one.
Yeah, everyone has one except for me.
And you can
Yeah.
even give them to the GM, but never do
They
that.
never
You
do
should
that.
give it to me.
No.
So,
I
don't do that.
I need the help.
Please,
All
please
the help.
don't.
No, he
Please.
doesn't need any
No,
help.
he doesn't need
Please
help.
think of me.
He's already in control of the game.
I need as much help as possible.
You can
Yo.
just generate as much tithings
Help
as
him
you
with
want.
humility.
Yes.
And so with that, I'll just start. So I'm going to roll back a little bit and just kind of refresh us on how we got back to Mauxferry. So you all, as the evildoers, were down in a dark black pit with the unconscious body of Mayaheni, and you rendered her and ripped her apart into pieces. And as you did so, her domain faded away, and you all, and with her followers that are up in her domain, start to fall into Mauxferry.
Yeah, it was raining bodies.
And all the people that worshipped Mayaheni and had their powers bestowed upon them by her were unable to use their powers and literally started falling from the sky and splattering on the ground.
Let the bodies hit
Exactly. If we had the rights to play it then. And so...
How about It's Raining Men?
and women
Right.
and other things.
And other
But that's not how
Yeah.
the song doesn't go.
Regalia.
And other people. Yeah.
I love a rainy fright.
Yeah. And so this is also all during the Golden Dragon Festival in Mauxferry.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
So there's as everyone was falling, there's all these bright colors and lots of gold and purples you could see, and then you start seeing red explosions of blood mist as they were hitting onto the ground.
Dang.
My corn dog.
Exactly.
That's what you
That's
get
like-
for being a
that's like-
paladin.
Is it worth explaining that Mayaheni was the goddess of valor?
She is
and,
the goddess of valor, justice, and something else.
and now she's dead because we ganked her.
R.I.P. douchebag.
Yeah.
So do we? I mean, does that mean there's no more valor in the world? Because that would be great.
There's not as much valor. There still
Good.
is, but one of the chief ones
That's
is not
just
around.
such a bad omen when you're celebrating a annual festival and then all of a sudden,
Bodies.
bodies start falling from
Yeah.
the sky.
Heavily armored paladins and schoolgirls
Yes.
start
Yeah.
splattering.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're like mid funnel cake bite. Oh.
And you all were luckily with some kinds of powers or what have you, were able to kind of float down. Along the way, though, Nuek, with his little lasting bit of flight that he had left in his body, escorted down Jennifer and Bestabus as well.
Oh yeah, your friends.
Your
Yeah.
friends.
Ah.
Yeah, that's right.
That
Yeah.
your
Super-
school friends.
We're super uncomfortable with
They were
it.
so much better than my party
Yeah.
members.
I think he's trying to. He was trying to branch out into a
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
Yeah, he's like leaving his old friends
There's gonna be a
behind.
spin-off.
new Jennifer and Bestabus.
Bestabus.
Best of us.
Bestabus?
Bestabus.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the school years.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
exactly.
awesome. It's basically gonna be community only with a minotaur.
Minotaur trying to be a paladin.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the god of valor now.
And I would say for the people that are also down on the ground, kind of looking up, seeing all this chaos happening, there was, of course, some wizards and other powerful people that were able to fly down because they're just
yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
But I would say to some general observers, they would see at least 5 what look like almost shooting stars coming from the sky. First starting as like a bright white light and then becoming darker and darker until they're like a pitch black darkness that falls, i.e. one for
Us?
each of you.
Yeah, it's us.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's what I do to my head.
I'm a shooting star.
That's right.
That's right.
That's all bright and then just pure black.
Really
Yeah.
more like a shooting black hole.
Oh,
At the
yeah.
end, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is us coming into our new godhoods.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you all decided to go try
Wow.
old haunts. First of all, though, you went and checked on your kind of soup kitchen kind of dealio that
Tony Soup?
Azrael,
No.
nope,
No.
Azrael is running. His soup kitchen, kind of his temple.
Mhm.
There
We
was
did a lot of good.
you did a lot of good. There was a
For
painting
evildoers.
of Azrael, but it was more whitewashed, you could say.
Yeah. It didn't look as weird.
No. But
It was,
Julia
it was more of a healthy pink.
Idealized version.
yeah,
of it.
Oh.
idealized exactly.
Yeah, I understand now. I was like, what do you mean? Like they
Yeah.
took like a white paint or whatever? No, they just
Kind of how
made you a
Made-
white
made it-
Jesus,
made it
essentially.
Right.
The
Yeah.
idealized paladin. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Just
And
to
more
accurate
red
this-
skin and horns.
Oh no, they're terrible. Okay, anyway.
Tulio was not around. You all went to look for Gambo, and the door in the alleyway was gone. And then you all decided to go back to your old haunt. And I'm going to go back a little bit for that. As you guys are approaching where you are, it's of course in the red light district, and there's all these,
Mhm.
titty shows and all that kind of stuff going on.
Mhm.
That's the technical term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. But to the left, you could say you're coming down the road, and you guys go towards your entrance. But right next door is this very large, big well established in bright pink letters. That says Monsters Pink.
Oh, that's new.
Do we have any idea how long we were gone?
oh yeah, you did find out that
Because we shook down a newspaper boy,
yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say, give me
Yeah.
and you found out that was 20 years later.
Jeez.
It's 20 years later.
I don't remember us having a hideout in the red light district.
We did.
Our entrance to our
the old.
it was
The
underneath
Thieves
of
Guild.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was like, yeah, it was like in the Thieves Guild had a guild in the red light
Yes.
district. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like there's a thieves district.
That would be-
Wait a second.
But maybe there can be.
Exactly. And so you had went inside the establishment that you thought of, and it's been completely redone. You freaked out the talent there.
Oh yeah.
So this is Monsters Pink.
Freaked out
No,
the talent there.
Monsters Pink is right next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Freaked out the talent
Yes.
there. You mean everybody else freaked out the talent there?
Sure.
I'm completely
I guess
I'm
yeah,
natural there.
Yeah, natural. But everyone else got freaked out. And so you had to flip over some stuff, and you busted open a floor, and there you are, ladder leading down, and now you see in front of you not your regular door, but a big black door with silver rivets and then silver banding, and then you see this symbol in the middle. It is there is a circle, and inside the circle there's a square, and inside the square is the letters SFL.
SFL.
Super fucking lame.
Yeah. Totally.
What do you do?
SFL.
Is it locked?
Immediately.
Not for Gerlach.
No.
It probably is, but Gerlach's like, psh.
Yeah, so, okay, just to be clear here, do we realize what has happened to us? I mean, do we recognize that suddenly I'm like, I can destroy any lock. I can sneak past anyone.
I think this is probably one of the first times that you notice you're like, it's locked, and you're just like, punk. Like,
Yeah, so that's what Gerlach does. He looks at the door and looks at the symbol, and he's like, this door isn't standing in my way, and gestures at it, and the lock just
yep,
clicks open.
yep.
And then marvels at his,
What if I could go?
where are my lock picks?
Okay. SFL.
What do you do?
Brimstone marches forward.
All right, you open up the door.
He opens the door.
All right, and everyone else is behind Brimstone, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Gerlach and Milana are
Floating around someplace.
invisible-esque?
Yes.
Yeah, well, as invisible as says I'm in the shadow.
Yeah, you a lot, most of the time.
I'm gonna do my body of brilliant light.
You're just going to be a bright white sunlight?
Are we being sneaky?
I don't
No,
know.
Are we ever
sneaking?
sneaky?
Yeah.
Why do we need to sneak into our own place, man?
I mean,
Well, it
whoever,
says SFL. We've been gone.
let's be honest.
for
Whoever's in
20
here, we're either gonna
years.
kill or convince to leave.
I like to sneak up on people.
Fine.
You let me know.
Brimstone
I'll
just
flicker.
walks.
I'll flicker like a light switch.
Brimstone doesn't sneak. He just kind
know.
of saunters his way in.
So Brimstone opens up the door. So you open up the door, and you all see in front of you, it's the floor isn't wood anymore. It's like a padding.
a padding.
Yeah, it's more of like a
Is it shag carpet?
no, it's like a off white.
Like
Padded.
like
Yeah.
quilted.
No, like almost
more
like
of
a wrestling
foamy kind of.
like a wrestling kind of padding.
Okay.
Oh, like the gym mats.
Yeah.
In gym. Okay.
Okay. They turned it into the YMCA.
And you see in front of you a whole bunch of men and women of different bodies types and races and stuff like that, all just kind of like working out, and you see all these bench racks and fitness equipment, and you see like there is a cordon off area in kind of the middle that's you assume is like a ring of some sorts, a square, and you see the person in I guess you have madness, but for everyone else,
Right.
you see that there was a person in the ring kind of wrestling with someone, and you could tell like he was the guy that's kind of the
Ring?
teacher.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of like slaps his head real quickly towards your direction, and you see him. He has a undercut with long hair that's kind of
My hair.
it's kind of like very similar to your hair. He has a very tan complexion. All of his skin is oiled up. He almost shines with oil. He's wearing. He is.
Time to oil up, man.
Oh boy, I can't wait to hear his
Oil,
voice.
oil boy, more oil.
He has on purple leather pants.
Oh boy.
That have like not tassels, but like
The
the
fringe.
Yeah, and he has
Okay.
purple boots to match.
So short shorts.
No, it runs the whole length of his legs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like chaps.
Like chaps. Yeah.
so he is wearing chaps and no pants on the back.
Well, I don't know.
We haven't seen the back.
We haven't
of
seen
him
the
yet.
back yet. You have to ask him to turn around.
No, so I wanted him to be wearing short booty shorts.
Well,
Too bad.
no,
Dang it.
there's definitely other people wearing short booty shorts amongst these people, though.
Good.
Some of them are probably oiled up as well. And so he looks at you. He's like, "Whoa, what's going on here? You new talent? New talent?"
Just kind of looking around.
Because this would
All
be
of us.
our like.
Brimstone's like,
foyer.
no, I'm old talent. I'm old school talent.
So do we like see that this is the room we used to see here? I mean, is
Yeah,
this...
it's the general dimensions, but nothing else is there. There is a door where there would be a door, but that's
'cause
about it.
This is the Thieves Guild where we had like several layers
Yep.
going
Yeah.
down.
I mean, I can imagine that I have a sense of where this
Yeah,
room would
you're in
be
the correct
and,
location.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
It's just completely doesn't
yeah,
look like
this
it.
should be like the reception area
Yeah.
or the mini bar or
Right.
whatever it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Milana's just gonna ignore him.
So you said
It would be us
I'm old
three that
talent.
he
and I
could
like,
see.
and I-
So.
and I,
he
like-
kind of
and I flex and
he's like,
stuff. whatever, yeah.
"Woo! You need to put some oil on that." And he kind of jumps over the
The ring.
ring and comes up to you, and he holds out a hand,
Oh yeah,
Oiled.
an oiled hand.
an oiled hand. Oh yeah, Brimstone shakes that oiled
He's like,
hand.
"I'm Kuno. Who are you?"
Kuno, I'm Brimstone.
Brimstone. That is a good talent name.
Oh yeah.
So
What's up with this place? Where'd this come from? To be honest, I was living here a while back, and I guess some things changed. What's going on?
Oh man, well, what we got this through legal means from some other people a long time ago, but you're now in the training dojo of the Super Fight League.
Super Fight League. That sounds like pretty, cool place.
Yeah. We put on real good shows around Mauxferry.
Shows.
Yeah.
Shows, you say.
But looking at you, what's your kind of? Is it just? And you kind of motions to the whole situation.
Wait, what? Totally awesome? Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I get around. Everybody knows Brimstone.
I don't know Brimstone.
That's odd.
Brimstone thinks for a minute. He remembers that's like 20 years later. He's like, "Oh, I guess I've been gone for a while, and you know how it is. You gotta keep your reputation up.
Yeah.
I've been gone for a while. Apparently,
Yeah.
I went on a little vacation.
Well, we can work together and get you in the ring, get your rep up.
Get my rep.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, but we kind of want to figure out what happened to this place first. Like, we've been gone for a while, and my friends here. We're trying to figure out. We're kind of get reoriented to the place. So, do you mind if we take a look around real quick?
Sure. Do you want me to show you around all the equipment and how to use it?
More like we want to look into the deeper depths of this place, maybe, if we can.
It's pretty confusing back there. We only know a few of the rooms, but we can show you. Like, they're pretty much just like medic and kind of resting places. We don't. It's weird, but we mostly use operate in front here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'd like to point out is this where the word of madness comes in, where you seem like you should be wherever you are.
Oh, yeah. He
Yeah.
seems like he's pretty cool with me being here.
But you say, hey, I want to go in the back. He
He didn't say no. He was just like, "This is what it is."
Yeah, he should
Yeah.
be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems reasonable.
I'm pretty
that
sure
you
if I
would wanna
wanted
go
to,
in
I
the
could just walk away from him and start doing whatever I
back. Okay,
wanted to.
Yeah, you
I haven't
totally
read
could.
it, so I'm not sure how it works.
But
I remember-
Brimstone is engaged in this conversation with this
You're right.
with this magnificent man who's standing before him.
And so if you walk away, he's gonna turn to Newek. He's like, "Oh my god, we haven't had a Minotaur around here for a while. They usually go to the arena, but we'd sure love to have your kind around here."
Leave my home.
What? We didn't know you were living here.
You know now. Leave my home.
He's like, "Well, hey, like we can we just chill here? And if you know what's out back," my motions to the door. It's like go at it. Like, but we need a place to operate, and we've been here for like 7 years.
I killed the god who owned it. Unless you are a god, I will kill you too.
I think he says this.
And Brimstone's like, "You'll do it."
He kind of looks at you and he's like, and I guess I didn't. This guy's pretty muscular, but he's more like svelte. He's not super bulky.
Right.
He's more like a technical, you could say, if you're thinking of like wrestler kind of terms.
MMA.
Or just
Lightweight,
yeah,
or maybe like a
like for all the more like the
middleweight, maybe.
Yeah, more like middleweight.
I like technical type. I knew what you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was with you.
yeah,
All the wrestling fans, we're down.
yeah. And so I know it's fine. He kind of looks at you and he's like, "Well," he's like, "How about this? I don't want to fight you, and you don't want to fight me." And he kind of flexes and kisses his bicep.
Just on that alone, you should crush him.
Yeah.
And I think we can make out some kind of deal.
Make out. So,
I don't know how he swings. Maybe I don't know.
What is your deal, Kuno?
Well, my deal is we keep on operating here. We pay you some rent, and we can spot you on any kind of promotion that you want. And also, you can use all the equipment here. And he also motions all this workout equipment.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I can,
Newek, that's not a bad deal.
I
It's always valuable to have some meat shields at the front door.
I don't make deals. Azrael makes deals.
So he kind of looks at you, and he's like, "Woo, you like a specialty type?"
What am I, a Pokemon?
Because he looks at it. You tell me.
Special.
He seems pretty cooperative. Yeah. We'll let you stay in the front building. Pay us the rent. Sounds fine. If you ever go past that door, I'm looking at the door that he pointed at earlier, we will kill you.
We already have some folk in a few of those rooms back there.
What?
We didn't go too far because it got freaking
alright.
crazy.
Those folk
got
are
freaking
in
crazy.
trouble.
So, like, are they, like, using it as a storage room? Is that
As he was talking about, like, medical storage and, like, some residents.
All right, I guess.
But he's alluding to, like, because it's a maze with all the different...
There's, like...
So basically, they found the first room. They said, "Hey, this would be a great gym," and then they went to the other rooms. So they're like, "Okay, we could use this for whatever." But then, as further it goes,
people
it's
go
crazy.
get lost. Yeah.
It gets crazy, guys. You can't go down.
All
there.
right, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm a little curious what happened in my special room.
They didn't get
That
that
is
far.
so
Probably.
far down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really far.
It doesn't sound like they've made it to the giant underground
if they
volcano.
knew
No,
what was
absolutely not.
If they knew it was underneath this building, they might not.
Yeah.
Want to be here.
You can probably... I don't know. You ask him what you
What was
want.
the name of the establishment that's up top?
Super Fight League.
What was the name of the establishment that was up top?
What was it, like a bar?
No, it was a prostitution.
Oh, it was
kind of thing.
like a brothel.
Yeah,
Okay.
brothel.
Brothel.
Yeah.
What is it now?
Oh, that's what I was asking.
brothel.
What do you want to call it?
Let's make it a bar.
That's fine.
I'll be honest, I thought it was a bar in the first place, but
It was originally. The
A
front.
long time ago. It
The
was
front
bar,
was
yeah.
a bar.
It
It
was,
was
a long
like
time ago.
the Blue Bowl is what we had.
No.
No.
That was a
That was
different
somewhere
place.
else.
Different place,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Are we making up an establishment right now?
We are.
Mm.
Do we want to make it like on the nose for like a thieves guild, like the golden lockpick or something?
Or like the poison dagger or something.
A bit
That
aggressive.
sounds. That sounds like.
I wouldn't go to that
Like,
bar.
like a drop of poison. I don't know.
I kind of like a drop
I
of
wouldn't want to
poison.
go to that bar.
Yeah. Okay, so naming bars don't add poison to the title.
Well, like when they say, "Hey, pick your poison."
Right.
Yeah.
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 Oh, can we
Yeah,
pick
I-
your poison?
All right, a drop of
Oh,
poison.
pick
Ooh,
your
pick your
poison is
poison.
another.
A really
Pick your
good bar name.
Which
See,
one?
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Pick your
I like
poison.
pick your poison.
There you go. That's
Okay.
good.
So there's already a bar on top.
You could just call it picking poison.
Picking poison. Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Just saying one less word.
It's a pip.
The drunker you get, the harder it gets to say.
And,
Yes,
and
we're
the
gonna go
funnier-
to poison.
It's just called picker poison.
Picker poison, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so they already have a couple rooms. There's no, I guess.
So there's
I'm not completely unreasonable. There's like a nearly infinite amount of rooms in here.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes.
so there's a bar above this gym.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
So funny.
I mean, yeah. Where do you think they get all
After
the
you get
protein
beat up in
shakes?
your workout, you go
Yeah.
you go drink it
Get
off.
hammered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's fair. You can keep your rooms. The rest is ours.
Sure.
Yes, that seems fair.
Okay.
We're leaving now. Or I'm leaving now.
Okay. Can I get your all's name?
No.
I am Newick, Godslayer.
Wide Eye opens its nods. He's like, all right. If you ever want to be, spotlighted, just let me know, Godslayer. And kind of winks at you.
Oh boy.
You know these two. That's probably enough.
Okay. The two that would most okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to be.
I'm not wrestling. Or whatever.
Well, you could work the crowd.
I guess I could be a
Yeah.
promoter.
Mm-hmm.
You could
That's hard.
you'd be our manager. Me and Newick could be like a,
All
a
right.
tag team thing.
Like how-
If this ever happens, I will be your manager.
I mean, think about Godslayer and the Red Dragon.
Yeah.
That'd be a heck of a
pretty
tag
sweet.
team.
All right.
I mean,
Start cutting some promos right now.
oh god, here we go. I mean, within this gym there's punching bags and that kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, on my way through, if there's something like a wooden bench
Sure.
or something that I could just like smash through,
Yeah.
as just like a brute strength kind of a thing,
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, it just explodes into shards.
Right.
And everyone, like the whole gym training area just goes quiet
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, I won't break stride. I won't
Yeah.
nothing.
Just like, just
and
Like a pommel horse or
It's like-
something.
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
destroy it.
yeah, he's just like, I'll see you later. As you probably all go.
Yes.
Then Brimstone is like he's the last out the door. He like does a flare and points like, "I'll be back for that for that little wrestle match sometime." And then he
Like
just
one knee on the ground and
yeah, and then he does like a dramatic turn and like leaves. Just
Yeah,
That guy was cool.
that guy was cool.
wow.
The other one was scary.
All right.
Uh,
yeah. Let's go down. Let's go. First off, now that we're past this little ring of wrestlers, I am gonna
This
do
ring
my
of wrestling.
my little brilliant light thing.
Okay.
Ugh.
Azrael just starts glowing real bright.
What
I-
the hell?
Just generally speaking, I think if I'm remembering correctly, unless I decide not to, I'm always just kind of exuding sunlight.
But
Yeah.
that's an effort, right? You're holding an effort. For
I picture that kind of being like
If
a
it's-
saintly glow.
So
If
right?
it's a constant,
Two
yeah.
things. There's as an ability of the word, I just may shed daylight at will
Mhm.
up to 200 feet.
Right.
And then the
Too
body
much.
of burning light is like I'm like holding in effort, and it's just like kind of going like supernova,
Mm.
Right.
like looking in the heart of a sun kind
Right.
of thing. So that.
Don't do that.
I
It's
stay
just us
far, far away.
Yeah, this guy annoys Brimstone. He's just like, turn off the
Turn off the
turn off the
flashlight.
turn off the
Are
saint.
you
Sheesh, oof.
dimmable?
Huh?
Are you dimmable?
Yeah.
How
It
many
says up to.
settings?
Doesn't it say up to so many feet? So you can
200
kinda, like,
feet up
up-
to.
So you can turn
But-
yourself down. I imagine you can
Yes,
dim
the
yourself.
the way Body of Burning Lights though is that it gives me AC of 3 by being so bright you can't target me,
Yeah, I get that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like looking in the
I-
sun?
like looking in the sun.
You're not
Are you
being-
doing that right now with just us in a hallway?
You're not being targeted by anybody at the
I
moment.
don't. Well, I can
Turn
only.
yourself down.
Why would I do that?
He wants to be safe.
Yes.
But you're safe is making everyone else.
Cringe and die. Wither.
Deal with it, you punk asses.
Oh.
There's one person in this town who can heal you. You could suck it up, Buttercup.
Well, you could walk. Just walk.
I'll walk ahead. I don't
farther in
care.
front of us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you
Whatever.
walk ahead. Yeah. Gosh,
Yeah.
You guys are the worst.
he's
You're the worst.
I am assuming that your ability to shed that light does not impact my ability to hide. I mean, I would say they're crossing there. The two are in conflict there.
Ebony and ivory.
I mean,
I
are you
could probably do it so that I'm.
are you required darkness to hide everywhere? Or?
No,
But he can
No.
like
I did not take.
you
the-
can't jump through darkness, right?
I can jump where anybody's not looking at me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I because I did not actually take the night.
Oh,
I ended up
okay.
taking theft instead
Right,
of
right.
night. So
well, that is convenient for you because you'll never be in darkness again. Apparently,
now,
we'll find his dimmer switch.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll install one. He'll be into it anyway.
I just am not going to stand
Right.
for. I will not
Hey
be
man,
near him.
you want to
Mhm.
switch? Yeah, cool.
Which just feeds
Put it
into
in
my idea
bag.
that something's wrong with that boy.
Mm-hmm. So you guys keep on going through,
Chris. Yeah.
and yeah, like beyond once you get past like all the rooms that the Super Fight League has taken over, it just becomes like just a wreck, like unkempt. Just it's been just
Like looted,
Dusty.
kind of bad.
looted.
I'm looking for one room in
Destroy.
particular.
It's empty.
Oh, is my equipment still there?
No,
No.
no.
Ooh,
So
no.
wait, are we saying we already? My understanding was, all of our like rooms were offset of our giant volcano.
Yes.
Mhm.
Except for
No,
Gerlach.
I
Gerlach took over
I
a
took,
god's
I took
room.
over somebody's torture chamber. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
prior to the. I'm saying before you get to the
One
volcano.
of
You
the
disgust me.
hmm?
You disgust me.
We all discussed each other.
and you can't even see my loincloth. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go because I took over from one of the master
Yes.
thieves. Took over there, and I would like to go and see what the hell happened in there. I'm like, wait, this is my room. Wait, where'd all my stuff go?
Yeah, it's just a wreck.
Yeah.
There's this empty like is this like not being taken care of? It was looted at some point.
All my
like,
equipment is
everything is just gone.
Oh, whoa!
Do you have expensive equipment?
I look for a body.
No body.
What?
There's nothing.
Is there the chain still there?
No, there's nothing.
What? What? Mm. I will become frantic.
Start clawing at the dirt,
Yeah.
moving dust aside.
Where did it go? Where did everything go?
I don't think. Did Milana have a room? I don't think she did, really. Did she? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I can't imagine what you would keep in there.
think-
Yeah.
And Brimstone.
I think you just wandered
A
around the
skeleton.
volcano with
Yeah.
your skeleton. and
I
its
just
stuff.
remember that Brimstone lived near the
The
lava
lava pit,
portion.
yeah.
But yeah, Brimstone's like, hey, where's our golden worm at?
Yeah. Or you haven't got the volcano. So yeah, you finally get to because New Access like. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
You get to the door that would open up to the volcano, and you open it up, and it's this stone.
Damn it!
No volcano.
It's just stone.
Like a stone wall in the place, or
Mhm. You open up to stone.
okay.
So someone just filled it with concrete, essentially.
Maybe.
Maybe. What do you do?
Or well,
Brimstone starts clawing through it.
we knew it was magic in there because that was like a real mountain, right?
Yes, it was a mountain.
If I remember correctly, it was
Yeah.
like someone stole a mountain.
Yes,
Yes.
someone stole a mountain.
Brimstone looks at the wall of whatever this concrete in front of him. He's like, "Who put this here?" And he starts like clawing through it.
You could,
just
you could
whatever.
literally just go
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It was like his.
being, i.e., testing your strength, your new strength.
He's just going through. Yeah. He's just like punching through it using his.
You can do 5 feet, right?
He can do Sinews of the Serpent. It allows me to. While it's not precise enough to be relevant in normal attacks, you can smash through stone construction as many feet thick as your character levels.
Oh, is it Newac then I can do 5
I can.
This new
If
I
I
can do
commit
that.
effort, I can do 5
Oh,
feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And so if I commit that effort, do I just hold that effort?
you just hold that
Yeah.
effort there.
and I can do it as long as I hold that effort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So he starts.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
1 foot.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
And then
he's-
Neweg's like, no.
so yeah. What does this look like?
Yeah. I mean, he takes a step back at it. Pulls a big sledgehammer out from behind him.
Yeah.
And just starts swinging it at this stone wall. Is it like is it solid stone? Is it like a masonry type thing?
Solid
Is it
stone.
Is it?
It-
But it's not like a crumble. Like, it isn't like.
Is it like a bedrock?
I guess with Newac's memory, or most of you guys' memory, it's the same kind of stone from the volcano itself.
Okay. Okay.
So Milana
That's
could
more
probably, I
promising.
guess, probably surmise, especially with your words now, be like someone could have stone shaped this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I could just do the subtle eye of knowing, and I can discern any low magic or theurgy active in the area.
I don't know if it's low magic, but you can definitely tell that it's stone shaped.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, you're like looking while he's scratching, and then you're seeing Nook being like,
And yeah, he just takes a big swing at it, and like a huge amount of this stone just blasts out. I mean, almost as though it was hit by like a stick of dynamite.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like from inside the volcano, it just looks like all of a sudden there's just like a doof, and there's
Right.
this big cone shape explosion that just happened, and all this debris comes out. And with this giant hole that was created in one strike by Newegg, you see the volcano you guys are expecting.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, good. Still here.
Oh, it's still here.
Ah, cool.
Cool.
And so now that I'm not using that power, that effort comes back
yeah,
to me.
you can
if you
release
want.
it if
Okay.
you want.
Yeah.
So you can just keep it, or
I mean, is there more stone that offends me?
that's up to you.
Well, I mean, like, is the doorway clear? Is there any
Oh, yeah.
other like remaining stuff that was shaped in a way that I don't remember?
Was it?
Oh, so once you go inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you meant just where
Yeah.
you were. So yeah, you guys go in, and it's been a long time. So there are it looks like it's just Swiss cheese. There's just so many holes in this volcano now. There is just some, and like you're looking around, and there's a spiral path down to the lava pit, and all these holes are like, most of them are collapsed in.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just so many. You're like, clearly the golden worm or something went to town here.
Those
kinda
are just
deal.
a big.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say these are big worm-sized,
Yeah.
giant worm-sized holes.
But there's
Okay.
just so many of them. And so you can see down at the lava pit part, you see like a steel, this big hunk of steel just sitting in the middle of the lava pit.
Okay.
Hmm.
But there's
what's
no-
this
is it-
doing in
is
my
there-
lava pit?
Yeah.
Is there actual lava still?
Yeah. There's still actual lava, but there's this giant hunk that's just in the middle.
Okay.
And you also kind of like look behind you, and there is, Newegg would be like, well, that's the way to the other part that was kind of like where Taldor was and stuff like that.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And that is, Milan could tell it's stone shaped as well.
Oh yeah, with the big ass teleport portal. Or,
Oh, the
portrait.
the portrait. Yeah.
Mhm. But that's the situation at this moment.
Brimstone's going to investigate the lava
Yeah, we need to go
pit.
check out this giant stone
That
or
steel
steel.
thing,
Maybe that's
yeah.
where all of our stuff is.
Brimstone just makes a straight line for it.
Yeah,
It's-
you
it's
just kind of
all-
just walk on in like nothing,
pretty
everything.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
Wade out into the steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just go out to see what the steel thing is, basically. I don't know how deep the lava pit is. I don't remember. like-
It
I
starts
feel like if I had-
shallow and gets deep.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
feel
I
like
have
you
to
can
eventually swim.
You
yeah.
can swim in it.
Yeah, he's
Just gonna
he's gonna swim through. yeah.
Backstroke.
go. And yeah, so you come to it, and
Could I even run on the lava? I don't think.
sure,
that's-
yeah, you
'cause
actually have
that's-
you could do it with your
Yeah, with my alacrity,
with
all
your every-
directions
yep.
is one. Yeah.
So yeah, you don't even swim. You just be like,
He just runs across. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, woo.
and you come to it, and yeah, this giant piece of hunk of steel, or you're pretty sure it's some kind of steel. You touch it, and it's like super cold. And as your hand kind of glosses over it, you can
Mhm.
swear that you feel like wind coming out of it.
What? It's just. What shape is this thing?
It's just like this almost like just undefined shape. This is kind of plopped down
It's
there.
just like a chunk.
Yeah, a giant chunk.
Someone left a giant chunk in my.
Someone chunked in my lava.
Someone chunked in my lava.
Disgusting.
Windy chunks.
Windy chunk. It's a
I mean,
very windy
are they
chunk.
Are they keeping the crystals? Like the big,
Oh, we
the
won't
big
know.
mind crystal?
Don't know. You guys don't even know about
We
that.
don't
No,
know.
I don't. But I mean, like as a person, I'm
This-
wondering.
There's like what? Am I just like in the? There's like a space of land in the middle of this lava pit.
That's just
sort of
that giant chunk of steel.
Well, I want it out of here, so I'm gonna pick it up and throw it in the lava.
Uh-huh.
Wait, out of the lava?
Out of the
or-
lava?
No, into the. Well,
it's already in the lava.
It's already in the lava.
Yeah, it's just in the lava.
Oh,
It's
well,
just gigantic.
I want it out of
Somebody
my
wrecked
lava
your
pit.
swimming pool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone wrecked my
exactly.
swimming pool. I'm gonna take it out and throw it away.
All right.
I'll conjure my giant trash bag.
I'm just gonna lift this thing.
yeah,
I have,
take-
I have sinews of the serpent. so
Yeah,
I'm,
I was
like,
gonna say it
super
takes
strong.
you.
I just-
It's not as quick as if Newark were to do it. Newark could do it, but Newark can't be in lava. Like
Actually, that was a question I was going to ask because
You're
one of my gifts gives me I'm
Is it
impervious
natural?
to natural
Okay, so never
environmental
mind.
damage.
Okay, so you could be in lava as well.
also-
Such as extreme heat, cold pressure.
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Is the magical one?
But then there's I was slightly confused as to whether.
You could do it, but
Well,
Nuix never tried.
Right.
Well, here's what it was is just that it says I can carry weights no heavier than a small ship, and that's
Okay.
like,
You could
do it. It wouldn't. It'd take me a little while,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't like.
you pretty much see
I
all,
could do it.
all your veins like are popping out as you're bringing this up.
This thing's heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking heavy.
Yeah.
If Nuix was with you, it'd be much easier. But yeah, you get it out, and it is. You're 7 foot something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than Nuix.
Okay. Cool.
It's just gigantic, and
Well, I want to get rid of it.
and it's just
in my
glow.
pool.
The parts that were submerged are just glowing red hot. But you notice that like steam starts coming off of it.
That's neat, but I want it out of my pool.
All right.
Milana? What kind of magic is this?
And I know it.
It is not a lesser foe magic, so you can only get the what's the wording for greater magic?
What do you mean for greater magic?
Usually there's like for lesser magic you can know everything, but for greater magic,
I don't know what you're talking about because I just know what the subtle eye of knowing does. You can discern any low magic.
right? And I thought there was a wording for if it's not low magic.
Oh, I don't know. You have to look it up. I don't have a book.
Book.
I guess it would be helpful if I just got my book out.
Yeah.
I could also just know it.
So you're all like standing around watching Brimstone drag this thing
other
out,
forms of
trying to
magic
figure out what I'm
present.
carrying,
Yeah, blah blah blah. Other forms of magic presented are noted, but only a vague sense of danger or wheel is imparted. So yeah, it's like super high. It's not super high. It's not a low level magic.
Yeah.
You're for sure, and you're like, that could be whatever is going on with this thing could be pretty dangerous. But like how it is right now, it's not really.
Can we do just like straight knowledge checks and stuff
Yeah.
in this game?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I would understand and know this being a sorcerer, like, or our experiences
It'd be
with metal
knowledge.
stuff.
It would be a knowledge. Yeah.
Okay. Let me do a knowledge check. Let's do our first knowledge check.
Int.
My intelligence is 18, modifier 3. Check is I have
So
to roll
smart.
higher than a 3.
Yep.
Yes.
I rolled a 5. Yeah! I did it!
Higher than a 3.
Exactly.
Hey, you're not showing off, but you know it.
Yeah, I know metal.
So
got
I
it.
know magic.
So this kind of steel or metal is not a regular kind of steel or metal. It's actually a derivative of cold iron.
Oh, so as I get close to
yeah,
it,
you're
it,
like-
oh, it hurts.
Yeah.
My teeth inside.
But it's like it's
what
a
left are my
Like
teeth.
your cavities.
Yeah.
it's a derivative, but you know that this derivative cold iron is like it shouldn't be producing the feeling that you're getting of like
Like
the
a
danger.
cold.
Like you know, to you, you're like, oh yeah, this is really bad for me
Yeah.
personally as a
Yeah.
fae, but like the magic that you detected is like even beyond it. As if it like you, especially with your knowledge above, you're fairly sure that like the derivative and cold iron in general are bad for fae because it's kind of in a way like anti-magic.
Yeah.
And this derivative must be even more so.
So they added something must have been added to it to create this weird aura.
yeah, so it's like anti-magic, so it may be encasing something inside of it.
Crack it open.
All of our shit.
It, Milana, it's not cold. It's really hot.
It's just the name.
Not the
doesn't
right
have-
name.
It's kind of
Stuff.
cool to the touch for the part that's not in the lava,
Oh,
because there's like
The
wind coming off of it.
it's
Lava hot,
yes.
metal cool,
Yeah.
metal in lava.
Hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it?
Knowledge check.
Metal out
Check.
lava.
Mm.
Cool.
Mhm.
What? What's up, Pastoriel?
I just don't like this.
Or the cold iron cube?
It makes me uncomfortable.
You don't like me learning?
No, you learning's fine. So I'd like to think that Azrael, he talks kind of saintly-ish
Sure.
around anyone who's not these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
But these schmucks, it's just like, fuck you. I'm just so tired of this.
It's like you're on mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're like pajamas around us.
Right.
I mean, I guess we might as well crack this open.
Don't you have, Azrael, knowledge of things being kept inside of things?
Kinky.
As in
Like
your
Levistus.
whole deity issue.
Oh.
Like Levistus?
Yeah, how often do people get encased in things?
Can I roll?
Yeah. Knowledge int.
About wisdom, because that's slightly better.
Okay, sure.
I'm wise.
I failed.
What's your check? What's your check?
It was a 7, and I rolled a 5.
Oh, it's a favorite number tonight.
Yeah, he can't.
No,
Think.
I
He,
got
only,
one.
only thing you can think of is ice.
Also cold.
It's cold iron,
Also
maybe
cold.
ice.
Flip it over. Maybe there's a port for the ice to come out.
Exactly.
After exhausting my attempts to find my stuff, I will head down to wherever that worm thing was, because they all seem very interested in that.
I like
Sure.
the idea that we just generally assume you're with us, even when you're totally not.
yeah.
That seems fair.
Just like, I'm assuming he's here. I don't know.
I mean, he never helps us with our stuff, so like,
Yep.
he's usually lurking in the shadows. I don't know. Sometimes he's there, sometimes
He
he's
just
not.
he
Hey.
pops up.
Garlac, hey,
Like sometimes we talk to him and he's not there. Yeah.
open this box.
Sometimes I
think
show
it
up.
trapped.
Garlac.
Sometimes I show up. Sometimes he doesn't. But yeah, I will wander in at some point.
Can you wander in just as I'm shouting your name louder and louder?
Sure. So what?
So it's like I summoned you.
Yeah, my shadowy self will appear, stepping out of some shadows, glaring at him and his glowing lightiness. So
Open this box.
is it
Is
a
it a
box?
box? It's not.
Is
It's
it a
like-
box to be
I've
opened?
asked for the
It's just
shape,
a-
and it's just a lump of metal
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
thing.
a
It's not
big
like
old chunk of metal.
Open this
I'm-
lump box.
I'm literally seeing it as like a perfect rectangle cube.
Yes.
Like a rectangle.
I am.
it's not even that. I'm thinking it's like
It's a
almost
chunk.
like yes, a chunk.
Like a meteorite almost.
Yeah.
I
So-
feel like it's got to be containing something though.
Under
Yeah,
the word
crack
of
it
theft,
open.
they may
Okay.
overcome magical locks, traps, and barriers by committing effort for the scene.
It's
Is there
not
anything to
quite-
overcome here?
Not quite the same, no.
Okay.
Hammer.
I just, you know.
All right. I mean,
Right.
let's,
sure.
Let's melt it.
Welcome to episode 1. The party decides what to do with the lump.
I already had some
The
other
relumping.
stuff
The lump.
prepared, but we're just
No,
going to
no,
be
no,
here.
no, no, no. We are very interested in this lump.
3
Okay.
hours later, we're
Josh
still
has been reading
agonizing
about
over the
film
lump.
design and is taking the J.J. Abrams approach.
I like
and there's
how-
a mystery box.
I like how he was like, I'm worried about like scaling up at things, and he puts a lump in the lava, and we're like,
So screwed.
There's a lump.
But it has wind coming out of it. It's got to be a thing.
oh my god, it makes me feel bad inside. Open it.
Let the bad out.
Right.
Bad out.
It's like when you see something in the bottom of your fridge, you're like, oh.
Oh.
It isn't like, let's open it.
It's
See
just
what's inside it.
from my point of view. Look, if it's gonna fuck with us, it's gonna do it no matter what.
Right. So
And
we might as
I'd
well.
rather be prepared and like trying to overcome it actively than just be like trying to take a nap and then this like Cthulhu monster starts oozing out
Yeah,
of
it's like
this
an
box.
egg or something, and it's
Yeah.
gonna hatch an evil.
I'd rather.
Give it to Kuno.
God.
They start lifting it.
Kuno wouldn't know what to do with it.
They start
I
doing-
don't know what to do
Well,
with
now
it.
you all got my curiosity peak. Let's open this thing up. Let's just do it.
Let's
There's
just start.
nothing to open. There's no lock. There's no key. There's no trap. There's
Well-
nothing here.
Well, let's break it. Let's break it apart.
Well, that's up to you.
I mean, we have no idea why this was here. But whoever put it here locked off all of our stuff.
Well, they clearly didn't want it. It was worthless to them, so maybe it's not as bad as we think. You know.
I think
Maybe.
you're on the right track. Our stuff is all gone.
And maybe this thing showed up after. Can I look up?
Is there just
Sure.
a,
Yeah.
is there a cube hole?
The whole ceiling is covered with these
It's-
blobs.
There's like a giant gaping hole
No,
up there.
no, there's not.
Okay. All right.
Good
well.
idea, though.
So yeah, maybe it has nothing to do with the people who sealed the doors. I don't know. Dig a hole, put it in the hole, bury it.
Brimstone starts chanting, "Crack it open! Crack it open!"
I don't know that I can.
Um,
I can smash normal things, but magical things, It says magical substances may resist.
So I would get
You would-
to
you would-
roll. I would
Yeah,
get to roll?
you would
Yeah,
get to roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can try.
All right.
He'd
What's
get
this
to,
look like?
He gets to roll
I'm
hard.
going to stand far away.
Well, I'm going to drag it over to a spot that I like.
Okay.
Climb up high so that I can come down on it, and just get a big like a pickaxe, and just kind of jump down on it and just smash into it really hard because I know this is big, it's metal, it's magic,
Yeah.
and this is going to be a tough one.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it. This feels weird to roll a die. It fails.
Nice.
What
did you? I'm curious.
I had a 13 probably.
Yeah, that seems like
Yeah.
a fair fail.
That was the target. I rolled a 9.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, you bring it down and it doesn't explode like the bench. Or more like you had a lot of force behind it and it doesn't cause like a giant explosion.
Yeah.
of
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
It's more of like you hear like probably a super like the worst like boom.
Right.
And it deforms and finally like kind of cracks and starts crumbling into these big chunks. And you see amongst this, in these big chunks, embedded all these little teal colored crystals, this like of varying sizes, just all
Jelly
over.
beans.
Yeah, almost like.
Like a pomegranate.
Like a minty pomegranate.
Yeah, like a terrible pomegranate.
Is it like a geode kind of?
Kind of like a
Yeah,
geode,
okay.
yeah. And
Okay, sure.
That's a better than a pomegranate.
Right.
and in the middle of this,
Geode is a pomegranate rock.
in the middle of this outfalls. I don't know. This kind of like I'm thinking amongst
Shimmies out.
No.
Another little rock.
Out of it, in the middle of this rubble, I say, just kind of lying there, curled up in a fetal position, is a little child that is of teal color.
I am not raising.
Oh my God! We just had a baby.
I refuse to raise an infant.
It's not an infant. It's like I'm guessing like an 8-year-old.
Is it a baby?
It's like
We're gonna have to find someone
like a
with
6-year-old.
Okay, good.
I am not raising
past
an
this.
infant.
As long as we're past the suckling stage and we can feed it normal.
No diapers.
No diaper.
Yeah.
Girl X does
infant,
not do
what-
diapers.
What
Is this a
age
human blue
range would
person?
About
be?
6
About
to 8.
6 to 8.
Yeah.
Is it a blue human?
Yeah. What kind of?
Or is it
It's
a blue
still a
dwarf?
Is it an alien?
It's
Like a big head? Yeah.
no. It's more like
I come in peace.
E.A.T.
Yes. He's our healer.
Yeah, we don't need Azrael anymore.
We need candy and a healer. We got it.
no. They're mostly humanoid form. They have more angular shapes to them. So instead of like having a kind of an oval or round head,
It's oblong.
It's
It's a gem baby.
it's kind of gem-esque. Yeah.
So it's like if a D20 had a body.
Kinda, yeah, and it's a little elongated. But
Aw.
yeah. And they are not nude. They're like they're wearing like a tunic, but it's kind of part of them.
Okay.
Okay.
But it kind of looks like cloth, but it's just part of them.
What anime is this
I
from?
will.
I know which
My
one.
head.
No, I know which
Oh.
anime it is.
Okay, you'll tell me later then.
I will disperse my my brights,
Mm.
and I'm gonna kneel down and touch it.
As you touch it, it's very cold to the touch, and it's like constant wind coming off of it. But as you touch it, their eyes like open up and like, and they kind of look around at
This.
yeah the
This
situation.
poor child.
And as they see you, they kind of like scooch up and get away and stand up, and they're like, "Am I free?"
What's your
You are
definition?
my child.
Yes, my child.
I'm Brimstone. I'm your father.
There we go. That's better.
Oh well, if you're the one that has freed me
No.
my prison.
You've already got a child.
I will.
I freed you. I am Nuek.
I got you at the lava pit. Maybe we should joint custody.
This sounds like twins.
This is-
One is the mother. who's Arnold Schwarzenegger? And who's
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito?
Son, I took you out of the lava and I'll put you right back in there.
I'm thinking this person's more androgynous, so they can
Okay.
Well,
identify it by
They're a rock child.
Yeah.
sure.
So they kind of look at you like as Brimstone's saying this stuff. They're pretty much you can see on the tip of their tongue. They're like, "You shall be," but then you
Right.
So they are looking between the both of you.
Well, to be honest, if I were to use one of my special abilities, that would be more likely to, aid me in this.
Okay.
I have the insane logic, so I don't know if it would work on them to think that I'm more natural and not as
yes.
hostile as a,
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
I can go with that. Yeah.
You can go with that.
And so they. Gosh. I need to
They,
write
them.
this- Yeah. They them. All right. They kind of look at Nuak, and they kind of, if they could blush, you got that mannerism. They kind of look away from you, and they're like, "I shall call you Father Brimstone.
Good, and you will be
Tella."
Gem.
You are truly outrageous.
And from now on, I'll call you Gem. And then he picks it up. He's like, my little gem, like all proud and happy.
We get back from 20 years, and now it's baby's day out. It's gonna be so crazy. Or 2 minute a baby.
And then I set them down. I'm like, I will teach you many things. Stick with me.
Can you please call me Tella, Father?
Gem Tella. That is your name now.
Kind of shrug like, all right.
It's like Nutella.
Yes, exactly.
Gem Tella.
Gem Tella.
I am not babysitting.
Father, do you know how long I've been trapped
You
in
can
there?
babysit even if you wanted to. It's fine. I got this. What's that?
Father, do you know how long I've been trapped in there?
How long do babies usually take, Milana? Do you know this?
I mean,
You
it
know
depends
much-
on the baby.
Could you knowledge check Gem?
Yeah.
Really the question is, how long do weird gem babies?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
give you a plus 8 to this
You
roll.
could just tell him a
Okay.
number.
I'm going to give you a plus 8, so that means it's 11 or higher. Your obstacle is an 11 instead of a 3.
Okay.
So this is hard.
This is obscure as fuck.
If I had done this with my bardic knowledge, I would have done that. But all right, I'm rolling. Rolled a 15.
Oh, man.
I
Gem baby, gem baby, gem baby.
Gem baby. So the closest you can think of, especially like this kind of like Tella now that they are free.
Gem.
Gem Tella now that they are free. You're like boo boo, like super dangerous. Kind
Yeah.
of. This is the danger.
this is a nuclear core.
And you're it's definitely the easy route. Again, this kind of stuff would be like a gem golem, right?
Okay.
But Gem Tella, is definitely more than just a golem.
So she's like some sort of hybrid.
Right.
thing.
And you're fairly sure with her mannerisms and the aura that she's giving off, that probably there is a spirit inside this gem golem.
Short answer.
Forever.
Forever.
Forever, huh? Well,
A long time.
I just want to know how long it
At
took
least
them to
20 years.
At least.
Yeah, you've been in there for like quite a while, Gem. But but we came here, and that's how baby making works. And just I don't have time to explain it now, but just follow us, and you'll be all right, kid.
Okay.
Wait,
What should I call you?
I already told you to call me father.
Okay.
I'm Brimstone, your father.
I'm
Just don't call me daddy.
Just
Yeah,
don't- yeah.
I don't know if there's
Milana wants to talk to her.
All right.
Or them.
them. Yeah.
Do you remember being put into this enclosure?
And Brimstone walks her past. Yeah, no.
You've
can
already
ask.
given up guardianship.
I'm sure
Now
you're
get to
like
talk to my
invisible,
child.
hovering around here or whatever. And then
Or are you showing or invisible?
I just look. I'm showing.
Okay.
So she sees this
gosh.
like black clad figure just appear.
Mm-hmm.
Milana would be the aunt that talks about her cats all the time, but instead of cats, it's skeletons.
Yeah. The other day I was walking through a field, and wouldn't you believe I found 4 dead bodies. Anyway.
So she kind of shakes her head, and her gem-esque hair that's kind of like shoulder length. Kind of.
Oh, they have hair.
They have hair.
That's
Is
interesting.
it gem hair?
Yeah, it's all like
Does it
Crystalline?
clinkle?
crystalline. Yeah, probably
I am-
clinkles. Yeah.
Super focused on just the dodecahedron head. Just
You didn't even realize there was hair on top of
yeah.
it.
So angular.
Uh,
I want one.
she shakes her head, and her
You have a
hair tinkles.
Yeah.
And she's like, I just remember a really bright light and yelling, and then it was just dark.
All right.
I rolled for her for today. Maybe
Yeah.
another session she'll remember, but for today
Yeah, she
she
doesn't
remembers
remember.
nothing.
Oh no, she inherited my madness. She's talking to my imaginary friend.
Oh man, like father, like
it's-
child.
It's genetic.
Poor child.
Yeah.
It's genetic.
Runs in the family.
I really think I am Tella's father.
You can be. I'll tell you what. You could be her godfather.
I hatched it.
You
I
did.
hatched. I broke the egg and Tella came out.
Yeah, but
That's a father's role.
but
Among
Breaking.
bird culture.
minotaurs don't lay eggs. Dragons lay eggs.
Hmm.
Makes sense, right? This-
Yes.
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 Yeah. and,
You laid that egg. That's big.
think about it this way. I'm asking you to be the godfather, and you're a godfather. That's like a step up above father.
I'm got yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So you have a bigger responsibility as the godfather of,
Yeah, right,
Gem,
right,
you
right.
know?
Right.
Gerlach will just
I'll-
speculate loudly enough to be heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the cow already had a kid with that sexy shadow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing it back.
And we must find them.
Oh, I've been looking. I didn't see anybody. I don't know where they went. There's nothing up there. Back that way.
Can I discern truth?
Discern truth.
He's like, hey baby, I'll be back later. I ain't seen the cow.
Yeah, the cow's dead.
Cow didn't make it.
Stay here. I'll take care of you now.
I mean, we still haven't broken into our own quarters
Yeah,
area.
that's true.
I broke into mine.
Okay.
So
Did you
sad.
live in the torture chamber?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
I slept in the Iron Maiden.
contempt.
What game was it from anyway? Were you?
Quiet.
Quiet year.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We take contempt.
So
Take
good.
contempt.
It's such a versatile. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not really versatile, but it's like
A good way to express.
But it has no in-game mechanic,
No.
which
Yeah.
is the thing I kind of like about
Yes,
it.
I love
Right.
it.
Right.
It's like,
you can say you hate it, but it doesn't matter.
It's much like Escalate the Guns. It's one of those all
yeah.
all purpose.
So are we going to check out our other places then now?
I feel like we
Now
should-
that we know Tella's parents. Yes.
That we've settled. Yes. Now that we've settled.
Settled. Yes, settled.
Settled
Yeah.
your guys's. Yes. Guardianship roles.
Yeah.
So there was another exit in this room that led to the other half of the. Is that right?
There is just like you could tell, a stone shaped, leading towards more of the Taldor area.
So it's like blocked off.
Yeah.
So we need to get through the Taldor area, and then there's the. Do you want one of these, or were you just?
So
Wanted to
mimicking
hold your
me?
hand.
Okay.
going
You guys are so cute.
map wise, there would be what used to be Helvetica's room and then be Taldor's. It's what
Right. It's in that. They're all in that direction.
right.
Okay.
And then you
Is
guys
that-
had
is that where
rooms
we
down
wanna
here
go?
somewhere? Did you have rooms down here somewhere?
So all the other weird, like, oh, I had a room kind of in the mountain. All of them are just like collapsed.
Oh.
I mean, if we get to Talador's place,
No, my fungus collection.
Yeah, your fungus collection. Womp womp.
the murder.
It didn't just keep growing.
Well,
Not that you can see.
I was gonna say if we get to Talador's chambers and get to the map, maybe we can see what's happened to Mauxferry, or also we could reach out to Bartholomew because we have access to his room. We established that
That's true.
last time a while ago.
Yes.
And Bartholomew, is that his name? Bartholomew has knowledge and maybe can inform us on what's happened in the last 20 years.
I'll bet you in the last 20 years he still never got with that snake lady.
Was it this-
Merilith?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
Oh yeah, because he was a big fan of her.
Yeah.
He's orbiting.
Wow.
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Let's head to Talador's.
Smash that stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boom! Just like
Boom.
like another explosion.
Like yes, like before.
He's strong boy.
Strong boy.
I don't remember him being that strong.
No.
Him is augmented super soldier serum.
Super cow
The
serum.
My
That's
Henny's
right.
blood.
Yes. Bovine growth hormone.
And so you you get into what used to be Helvetica's room, and so she had all those kinds of tubes that went down for hundreds of feet, and a lot of them now you enter in. A lot of them are broken. They're farther down. You can tell someone has come and swapped them out. Like one's farther back, they brought them forward and put all the broken ones in the back.
I
kinda
don't
deal.
remember. What were the tubes for?
They're brain tubes?
Those
The
tubes.
hearts, right?
Yeah, that's where she would hold specimens of every single person she's stolen a heart from. So she had a species of every single thing she's stolen a heart from.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So-
is where you had your heart
Yep.
heart operation.
After I got
Was that a very, like,
rickety wrecked.
did one of us perform that operation?
it was her.
I think
It
it
was
was
Oh,
her.
her.
Yeah, she made a deal with
Memories.
us.
Yes, she made it, man. Yeah. And so there's not very many tubes intact now, but the ones that are intact, there's fluid into them now, and you see these pretty grotesque looking, you could say, experiments. They're all of like muscular tendrils that are of varying sizes. Some like maybe an inch in diameter, other ones like a foot in diameter, and some of them they're like branching off, almost like fractals.
Okay.
Gross.
And some of them end in points of like very almost look like metallic points.
Pointy meat fractals.
Ew, gross. What do you think of this, Tella? Gem.
Yeah. What I mean.
I can't believe.
Take this child who's coming around and hold her to a glass. What do you think of this?
What do you think of this? Yeah.
Happy birthday.
He's not even like
Look at
holding
this
her
gross
close. He's
thing.
I got you a
like
meat.
here's like I'm imagining like at this point he's like carrying her on his shoulders, you know, and he's just like, ugh, gross.
So sweet.
So they're like doing a tour, and he's like, oh, this used to be Uncle Azrael's fungus room, and then this used to be whatever. And so like he sees these tubes, he's like, what do you think of these? This is pretty gross, right? You know,
What is it, Father?
I don't know. It looks gross though. I mean,
Let's touch it.
yeah, you want to like break them open and poke them with a stick
She
or
looks
something?
worried.
She looks a little worried.
She is a child, and she's like, "That looks yucky, Father."
It does. I know it does.
I like it when the 6-year-old's like, Dad, like you got to show some restraint, bro.
Thing. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard being a single dad.
You don't know the struggle.
Kids have to grow up a lot quicker.
The rock baby. Okay. We are not breaking open
Yeah.
these
What,
tubes.
what does anyone do?
I mean, do they look like they're have any form of consciousness, or
So,
are they just
do
kind
you
of
get close
idle?
to one?
Are they just I'll get close to
I
one.
would like to as well.
Okay, as you two get close to them, I'm gonna say some of the more complex structured ones. You could say instead of just like one muscular thing, it's like one of the fractals kind. As you get close to one, you see it like twitch, And then you see around where almost all the, you could say, branches come together, you see an eye form, and it starts
Ugh.
looking at you.
Ugh. Look at that. It's got an eye.
Father.
I mean, does it look like a human eye?
It's like the size of a softball.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I mean, its pupil is generally what we would consider
Yeah.
like humanoid. It's
Sure,
not like a
sure.
snake or
No, it's not like a snake. No, it's not slitted. It is circular. Yeah.
not square like a goat.
What color is
Right.
it?
I don't know what color.
Like the actual
Yeah, like the iris. Right? That's
Yeah,
the right term.
yeah.
purple.
Purple. All
Sounds
right.
good.
It's beautiful purple.
Is it undead?
Is it undead? No.
Okay.
It is alive of some sort.
Yes.
Is it hurt? Or is it just not formed fully? Something like that.
Oh, you do have. Oh, you would know. So yeah, with your healing, it is not hurt, and it's like it is an organism. That it's just that's what it is. That's what you're getting. You don't get the sense of like this is
Like incomplete. It's just kind of.
or like perhaps it could be more, but it is existing as is. It is not. It is not malformed. It is not debilitated. It's just. It is.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do get the sense though that it could be more, but how it is now is just what it is.
Okay. I'll have to.
It is what it is.
I'll have to mess with that later.
It might look good somewhere.
Like an
on
eye
you.
stalk or something.
Yeah.
I have it draped around my back like a cape.
I mean, your head's pretty busy up there with all your antlers and whatnot, but
I
an
mean,
eye
it
stalk
could-
would look
pretty good.
yeah, maybe on the
like
shoulder.
like just have it strung between the two and the eye down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
disgusting. I love it.
That's-
Yeah.
And there is also in this room there is the doorway that you would assume goes to Taldor's area.
All right. Well,
These guys are creeping me out.
yeah.
Let's go.
I'm going to
Come
check
back.
for traps.
I was about to say, Gerlach, as you approach the room to Taldor,
Yeah, this doesn't look
100% a trap, and it's not a mundane trap.
big buku trap.
Big buku trap.
Big bookie.
All right. So, by committing effort, I may overcome magical locks, traps, and barriers. I don't think I have committed any effort to anything else.
How long do you have to commit effort for?
I assume just until I get rid of it.
Yeah,
Until you
I think that's
overcome it?
that's
Yeah.
only
Sometimes there are things that say commit effort for the day.
right. But he's committing. So this is where when I read that, it's like commit effort. It's like Gerlach can just go, but everyone else is left behind
Can I see it? The wording.
What's never mind.
Which one is it?
because I don't think it applies to everyone.
It's under theft, my theft ability.
Oh, committing effort for the scene.
Oh, okay. There
Does
you
it
go.
say scene?
Scene.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Does he have to roll, or does it just happen?
Just happens.
Okay. So yeah, you just commit. So
Yeah, so I walk up to the door and I'm getting ready to look, and I'm like, oh, this man trap this door.
it's bad.
What kind of a trap is it?
Explosive.
Oh, I don't like that. That's not going to work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to open the door and the trap's not going to work for me.
What does this look like for Gerlach committing effort and disabling this?
For basically, I mean, can people even see me? I mean, that's really a question.
Or
I
I
mean,
guess for the viewers then.
So-
or,
Since, correct me if I'm wrong, from the wording of it, you're just disabling it, like
Right.
not just for you yourself. You're
Right, it's for
disabling it
everyone.
for everyone.
yeah, I mean, I can just,
Okay.
by committing effort, I can disable any magical trap.
for the scene.
So
the scene's
basically,
thing.
yeah, I mean, I guess my shadowy cloak just spreads, and I'm there, and I just lean down and gently tinker with it until the trap is disabled.
Mm,
I would
does-
think it's disabled forever unless
Yeah,
he
it will.
re-enables it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, there's a certain amount of manipulating that goes on.
Mm.
But I mean, I'm like, instead of like flipping and using lockpicks, I'm like pulling out pieces of, shadowy material out of it. I mean, it's just this weird, like I'm reaching in the mechanism or the spell itself and changing parts of the spell that are part of a trap.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm done with it.
Yeah.
It feels weird.
Josh says, "That's cool." And John says, "Yeah, I'm done with it."
But I guess, but my point being is that it's like, I just, it happened sort of matter of factly, and I never really thought about it before because, I used to have to like, disable the trap, but now I'm like actually disabling the magic in the trap. So it's very, this thing is not going to mess with me.
Yeah.
It's far out.
It's cool.
Too bad nobody saw him do it.
Right.
Just the viewers.
Yeah.
like in the animated series, like you get the shot inside the cloak, and he's in there and he's pulling out these tendrils of magical energy, and we're all just standing there, and he's like huddled over it with his cloak and waiting there. So, hey Tella, those eyeball things were pretty weird, huh? And then Gerlach like and like goes through.
Yeah,
and like,
and then I
guess it's done.
I just the shadow fades away as I just walk through the door.
Or you're about to. Okay.
Yeah.
Is everyone else going with Gerlach?
Is it locked?
You took care of the trap, so it's this.
Okay. So it would have been a big explosion.
Yeah. Very big. Even for demigods, it would have been a bad deal.
Collapse the cavern kind of explosion?
No, just like a lot of damage.
Okay.
A little bit.
Go into this room.
All right. So you go into this room and
so we're basically going in the back door of this room, right? I mean,
no, it's just the entrance you've always went
okay.
into.
All right.
And so what you see in Taldor's old room is like usual. It goes on for infinity on both directions, and in front of you, a few hundred feet, is a giant mural. That's a map of Mauxferry. But amongst all the space, you see just a whole bunch of different fire pieces around, like cauldrons, braziers, just fire everywhere.
On fire right now?
They're controlled.
Okay.
They're all contained, but it's just
They're lit.
There's
they're lit.
so they're lit. Okay.
Yeah, and there are different racks and metal structures and everything over these
I will relight.
over these fires, and you see up above around the ceiling, you see those giant circular glass funnel, I guess, that has all these glass tubes coming off of it. I'm almost thinking like pipettes, or they kind of come down to that very small, minuscule thing, and they're kind of going to all these different mechanical things, and that is full of what you can only assume is blood up there.
Nice.
And
Oh fuck!
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
okay, and you see, and it's really hot, but you only see two people amongst all this stuff
Wait. Oh.
In the room?
in the room.
I was just going to say, I was going to look for people in the room.
Yes, there are two. I'm just describing everything pretty much.
Okay.
One you see is this, you would assume is a half dragon, half green dragon person. They're very lanky. They got like a frill in their back. They have these, you can see these golden razor sharp claws. And they are answering to this person that is taller than them, that this person looks like almost kind of like Azrael in the way of like they used to be a human. You can see that they have a very long gray beard, but half their head is replaced with a devil's head. So it's like kind of split down the middle.
Someone you know, Azrael?
And it's like full, like he has like a giant horn that comes up that's probably like at least a foot from off of his head and everything. And like throughout his whole body, there's like patches that you can see, probably from his leg and his foot, like that's been replaced with devil body. And in his right hand is this giant staff that looks like it's just an ever-flowing column of blood.
Blood saber?
And there's nothing at the end of it right now. And Brimstone, you know that person to be Shallazar.
Shallazar the wizard.
Yep. But he looks different from what you remember
Yeah.
because of all the devil stuff.
Right. Right.
And you know that that person in the green is Kingar.
Kingar. Is that?
No, I made that up.
No,
'cause
you made
didn't-
that up.
Yeah.
Fine. Fair enough.
Because you just
Yeah, I
didn't.
know.
And you would know him from crap. I down. From the Devil's Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Devil's Hand. And that's where we're going to leave it for a break.
Okay, cool.
We'll be back in 15 minutes, everyone.
Yee. Confrontation.
Didn't I have? Oh, wait,
Oh.
I've got them on.
That's right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Trash Diva Dave.
I like it.
You look like a shitty princess.
It's like a hot blonde wig.
Yeah.
Looks
That's,
terrible.
that's how we get views, y'all.
Oh, by putting Kroger bags on our heads?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that works in the second half.
I have a feeling between now and the end of this, it's gonna get warm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's the Bag People podcast.
Why is I'm frozen?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Frozen.
Look
at me.
That's the end.
Nah.
We can move.
I can do whatever I want because I got a bag on my head.
I just like that you're frozen like that. Like,
With the cloud kid poking out behind you.
oh my goodness.
He's
it's
getting
adorable.
closer. I can feel him behind me.
Uh-oh. Well,
That's
What?
all right.
we can try.
I guess I could have been making a worse face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
You
I
really
paused.
could have.
That's
you-
why.
do you want me
Excuse
to-
us, technical difficulties.
That's why you always
I
make
like
weird
how you're
faces.
just.
Can you unplug it
I just
from
like to
your...
pretend you're like having a staring contest with the audience, you know, and like.
Josh, can he unplug from his... No.
This is why we're never taking a break again.
No breaks.
No more breaks. No breaks.
Suffice it,
Amber's
to,
locked. No, she's not.
No, she's just not moving.
suffice it to say that,
It's-
that
I'm
Chris is
role-playing
actually
really
moving
well.
in front of us. We actually see him moving.
Nope, still not
We come
moving.
back from break and technical difficulties.
Ah!
Yay!
All right.
Hey.
Lesson learned. There's a button that says deactivate and activate. Do that from now on.
Oh, okay.
So Chris was deactivated.
I had to reset him. I deactivated and then reactivated. All right, cool. Learn something every day. Where's the luchador mask? It's on the table. It'd be way too hot.
Yeah,
Luchador
I
is
know.
better than bag on head.
Yeah.
Who asked that?
Rudy
Oh.
said that.
It's Luchador mask is itchy,
Here it comes.
Are you gonna do it?
itchy on my eyes.
Oh, you better take.
Hey,
your
take your glasses off. Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Amber will have a little room
Ow,
to
the
run around.
Yeah.
Velcro
it's-
on my head.
I think it's kind of itchy.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Good. That's good stuff.
There's hair in my eyes.
Yeah.
huh.
Can you do a brimstone voice and talk about punching the cows?
Brimstone. My baby's name is Gem.
Tell
Is it wait?
Gem
is it
Tella. Gem
it-
Tella.
Gem or jam?
Jim.
Gem Tella.
Makes more sense. Yeah.
I hate Shallazar. I'm a dragon. All right. Let's do this.
Oh man. Great.
You're not going to be able to pull that off for very long.
What are you talking about?
It was very uncomfortable on me.
I'm super comfortable. I'm
Oh.
a tiny head.
You have a tiny
Lana's
head.
luchador gets a thing.
That's right.
Oh,
it
look at
worked.
that.
And it worked. Yeah. Wow. Thanks, Rudy.
The people's champion.
That's right.
It all worked. Amazing. All right. So, where we last left off, you all went through your digs, found a gem child named Tella, and
Gem, you mean? What?
Gem Tella.
What? Oh, Gem. Gem.
You also found out that the Super Fight League lives in the front part of your place.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And that Shallazar and Kingar
Kingar.
are in the giant thing with all this weird experiment stuff along the way.
Yeah.
So I used to have the ability to stick out my horribly scarred tongue and detect hidden invisible things. So I'm going to try that now. And I'm probably as surprised as anybody when blackness pours out of my mouth and begins creeping in little tendrils of blackness around the room, looking to see if there's anything else in the room besides them.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Brimstone takes Gem Tella off his shoulders and he turns to Noak and says, "Hold my child." And he makes a mad dash. Like,
Oh, you're not even going to allow him to monologue or anything?
no.
Oh,
like,
no!
Like
my
you
monologue.
see, like, you know, Brimstone's usually really weird and wacky. This is the first
Yeah.
time you ever seen him like dead serious on a goal, and he's just like one-track mind at this moment.
Yeah.
He just
Okay.
mad dash straight for Shallazar.
All right.
Yeah,
You gonna punch him?
I'm going to punch him.
Punch him.
I'm
I guess we're
punch him.
initiative.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's my initiative
Yep.
at?
All right.
So
how
do
do
we
I make an
roll?
initiative?
Yeah, how do we
How combat works here is you all just go and then I go.
Oh, that's
That's
it?
just it.
You
Usually
always
they're
go
like,
after us.
after you, unless they do certain things that will probably happen. But the default state is you all go and then I go
Huh. That's interesting.
until I change the rules, which will probably happen at some point. Not the game rules, but there's actual mechanics to do that kind of stuff.
This is really hot.
Yeah, you should probably take that off.
Yeah, I know, see?
I feel like I just came out of a rock from space.
Take your bit away, Rudy.
No, too late. All right, let's see
No bit
the
refunds.
first punch.
That will not fit your head, man.
It's Dad's.
Oh,
To take it back, my tithing from Amber. Rudy says, "Too late, Rudy."
Too late.
Okay.
it
so-
never fit my head well, admittedly.
All right, punch. Anything
Punch,
else?
kick. It's all in the mind.
I don't know if it'd be a punch or be more of a flying kick. 'Cause that'd be cooler.
Absolutely, whichever one you want.
Yeah, he does like a flying kick straight for his face.
All right.
So yeah, he just screams his name, Shallazar.
Yeah.
And then, and he goes for the kick, and I rolled
A
a
D20.
D20. Okay.
Plus your base attack, plus strength modifier,
So that's a +4 to my
Yep.
roll.
plus
That's
a
a 9.
2.
So did I hit?
So you rolled 9,
I rolled a 9.
plus 1 is
Plus-
10, plus 3.
No, I added it all.
Oh,
It's
no. You have to, you take what you roll, all your stuff, and the AC of 2, add 2 to that,
9. AC of 2, so add 2 of that, right?
and you got 11 then, right?
Hang on a second.
What did you actually roll? What's your die?
I rolled a 5.
All right, so yeah, you're right. So you rolled a 9, or 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 for the AC is 11, so you did not hit.
I did not
You're
hit.
trying to hit a 20.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, you
I whiff.
yeah,
but,
he just ducks.
Yeah.
2 AC is pretty good.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and
Where'd
he
you
ducks.
come
He's
from?
like, Zero's here.
Uh-huh.
0.
Yeah, I look at him as I'm not gonna banter with him.
Okay, who's next?
I'll step in on this. Oh yeah.
All right, what is
You're still holding my child.
Oh, yeah.
up.
yeah, you still have Tella with you. You're still holding Tella. What are you doing?
Just ragdolling
Hold
Tella.
my
Oh
child.
no!
You've got to. No, you're running and you're
Oh,
holding.
yeah.
Okay.
You're holding Tella's hand, and she. And
Nope,
she's
it's just she's hanging on, or she. They're hanging on. It's a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I will.
Please be careful of my child. She may be
This
fragile.
is the
or they may be.
Minotaur way. You entrust Tella to Nuek. Nuek raise her the Minotaur way.
Now she is new
Now she is new Tella.
Nutella.
Um,
I said, "Oh my child." I didn't say take it.
So yeah, oh my gosh, because the Word of Sword allows me to summon any melee weapon I've ever used.
Yes.
Way back when, one of the weapons that Nuek always carried and used occasionally was a cold iron longsword,
Yes.
and I can give that to Tella, and then summon me a real weapon,
What's your real weapon?
Summer me a real.
a great axe.
Okay.
And I will charge in, and since
Flew over him.
what's that?
He flew over him.
Yeah, I mean since Brimstone interacted with him, I know who Shallazar is now.
Well, you hear him yell Shallazar.
Yeah, like I can he didn't go for the dragon guy,
Sure.
so now I know the other guy is Shallazar. So that's who I'm gonna go after.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna roll, and so it's base attack plus strength.
Yep. So your base attack's 1. Your strength is 4.
4.
And then his AC is 2.
Oh, that's a 1. No, that's a 7.
Okay. I was like,
So no, that's not gonna hit. I mean, that's a 12, 14. Nope, not
Nope.
gonna do it.
All right. Who's next?
Yeah, I got an idea.
All right.
So I have no way of knowing what the green dragon guy's name is.
No.
He's looking towards this general direction, though, at all of this.
The green dragon one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he like saw what happened. It's just
Yeah,
like,
he
what?
completely saw what happened.
Okay. I'm gonna commit effort and try and use 1,000 loyal troops.
Okay.
Oh.
Visible NPC immediately becomes cooperative towards you, doing all they would do for a superior or employer. Worthy foes get a spirit save.
I get a spirit save. I wish I had 3
No.
tithing. You're doing to the green dragon?
Yes.
Yeah. He barely passes.
Okay. All right. So
but yeah, what does this look like?
So it's an action. So that's my whole thing for the turn. But I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna say, "You attack the demon one." Wait, the Shallazar.
Which demon?
I give him the very stern finger.
Right, and he kind of looks
Like,
at you with crazy eyes now.
Mhm.
All right, who's next?
And then I will retract the effort since it was unsuccessful.
Sure.
I can do something.
Go ahead.
Gotta keep trying again.
Obviously, everyone's trying to hit on this devil hybrid weird
Oh, man.
ragdoll man, Sally from.
Sally.
Oh, I forgot. Wow, yeah.
I'm gonna try doing Scythe Hand,
Yes.
which is my magic weapon.
Mhm.
So it has a D. I have to roll to hit still because it says this attack always does at least 1 point of damage against living creatures or undead, even if the hit roll misses.
Correct.
So what I'm rolling with D20.
D20 plus 1. It's a range attack.
Yes, 200 feet. Ooh, this is not going to be good.
I would say probably dex.
So 6, and you want my dexterity modifier?
Yeah.
7.
There's no way you're making
No.
20.
No, but it still does
Ooh,
one.
1 point. Yes, I will do that.
Gets the
That still matters.
Yeah.
yeah. He gets
So
the,
basically, Milana like lifts up her eye patch with her dark socket, and you just see this blackness forming in it, and then shoots out, and it misses, but the aura
That's awesome.
gets him a little
he gets
bit.
the little Thanos blood
Yeah.
dripping.
That's awesome. All right, Gerlach.
Laser eye.
My intent is to maneuver behind the dragon guy so he doesn't know
Sure.
that I'm there.
No problem.
And I'm going to use my knife in the dark.
Okay.
If you attack a surprise target, the attack automatically hits for maximum damage.
All right.
So
What's your
Beautiful.
max damage?
Well, if I was,
it's a D10, right?
well, yeah, everything I use is a D10.
So it's 4.
It's D.
It's 4 points.
Yeah.
And this was on the Green Dragon?
Mm-hmm. Is there a damage bonus?
No.
Not.
No.
It tops out if you do at least 10 damage with your roll. They
Mhm.
take 4 hit points.
Yes, so that's what
yeah,
I do.
What weapon did you use on him?
I'm going to use my dual daggers.
Right in the kidneys?
Yeah,
Oof,
yeah.
He
so-
does not like that.
Yes, I will just materialize behind him and stabby.
Sure.
And Kool-Aid comes up.
All right, so I need...
Strawberry jam.
So you see Shallazar
Marmalade.
take his staff up and go, doof, and all of a sudden this red mist, holy crap, goes off of Shallazar, and
What was the holy crap?
Shadows C64 just donated 500 to Gerlach. So you have 6
Whoa!
tithing, Gerlach.
Wow.
Holy moly!
Thanks.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to need it.
You gonna need it.
Strawberry jam.
Exactly. So this red mist comes off, and everyone needs to do a spirit save.
Oh
how
man,
do
my
we do
spirit
that?
is okay.
Yeah,
What
how-
do I need to roll here? Is it
D20, get above the number.
get above
Oh
the number?
my god! I have a 14 spirit.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
I have a negative. So why do I have a -1 modifier? What
Oh,
is
yeah.
that about?
That means so.
I mean,
That means that
I got
you have to roll a 14 or above.
okay, so it's good.
Yes.
I rolled an 8
No.
out of a 13.
Not even close.
No.
Did anyone
I-
pass?
No.
No.
But I have it. We can
So you can
commit
you can
effort.
commit effort for the day or the scene.
I think it's the scene. But
Pretty much commit effort. We'll say for the scene for today and figure it out for next time. Is you can commit effort and automatically pass.
What happens
Oh,
if
it-
I
it
don't
is-
pass?
It is effort for the day.
can I describe to them what happens and then they get determined? I don't
I
know.
would think.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
this is what will happen. He is casting a spell. Well, I would know this as a spell that slows you down. It's not slow in the D&D perspective. Mechanically, next round, if you failed, you will go last. So that means I can have back-to-back turns.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'll take that. I like it.
You're just gonna fail.
I'm gonna be slow. Yeah.
I'm gonna fail.
yeah, I'll fail.
Yeah, sure.
So I get
Yeah,
2 rounds of
Brimstone will
just
fail.
beating the shit out of you guys. All right, here we go.
I'm going to die.
All
Or
right.
actually,
Welcome back to
I don't,
Mauxferry.
no, I don't want to fail. I think I'll commit one effort for the day. Was
Okay.
it? Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
for the day.
So I'm gonna put like -1 for now. So I got 1 free.
But yeah, you do have the vengeance part. All right, so yeah, he goes, and then you see this giant blood staff just go. He like spins it out, and the scythe appears, and it just extends for infinity. Just this blood stream
Ugh.
towards Milana.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Hey,
roll to
you
hit
can't
Milana.
see
What's
me.
your AC?
You don't want to know.
I do need to know.
8.
8. Oh, then yeah, I definitely hit.
I'm a
So
little tissue.
he sends out his blood scythe at you for 7 points of straight damage.
It's a pretty hard hit.
Milana's down to 1 hit point.
And then he will.
Kill me again, unless I use my 1 to get a healing.
Wait, are those his back-to-back turns?
No, this is the first.
He did that all in one turn.
Yeah, and then he
Okay.
will use his last action. That little cut you see disappears, as you see that blood that kind of comes out of you goes down the scythe, and he absorbs it. That's
There's no
what's-
blood that in Milana's
Well,
veins.
your essence.
Ugh, gross.
And then Kinger
Your-
will
Ingar.
your
right?
cheese.
Kingar will attack
Girl.
Gerlach. And so he has these razor sharp golden claws that he will swipe at you for.
What can we do with the 5 tithing?
He can heal for 5, roll with an advantage, and have 2 left over, or have an additional effort for the scene.
Additional effort. Oh yeah.
What's your AC?
0.
Like, all right, that makes it easier for me. So he definitely misses. He misses 2 out of his 3 attacks.
Is that because your dex is ridiculous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of my alacrity ability.
So he's like, and you're kind of dodging. On his last attack, he hits you for max damage of 6 straight. And then he will.
Seems like a lot.
That is a lot.
It is. And then he will. You see his mouth open up, and then instead of, you see this mist come out of it. Instead of doing a breath weapon, he spits into your eyes a green acid, and I need you to do a not the fortitude. What's the
Hardiness.
hardiness save, Gerlach.
Nope.
Unless you choose to use effort, you will be blinded.
Okay.
That means you get disadvantage to attacks, and your foe gets advantage to attacks.
Okay.
Are we using advantage and disadvantage like D&D?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you wish to use an effort or be blinded?
Well, that's an interesting question. Can I use my void sight instead of being blinded?
You can.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think I would
I
rather
didn't
do
think
that.
about. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
So
no, he's
Yeah,
not
he
knowing.
spits this nastiness in my eyes. I'm
Yeah.
like,
you have to open up your mouth. All right. So the
it's
only,
not a poison, is it?
it's just a blinding.
Okay.
So the only person who gets to act is Brimstone.
Oh yeah. Now, when I use commit effort for a greater gift that I have, is that just one effort?
That's just one effort.
Okay. So I'm going to commit effort and use my bloody vengeance, which is on turn out to activate it. And do I get a follow-up action after this, or is that
What does
just,
Bloody Vengeance do?
commit effort for the scene and a target excuse me. And target a creature who has inflicted hit point damage on you or used a hostile power against you within the same scene.
Okay.
For the rest of the scene, your normal attacks automatically succeed and do maximum damage.
So you can attack. Now
Okay,
as well.
so I will go ahead and commit effort to that, so I have no more effort for now.
All right. What's your max
And-
damage was for?
My max damage is...
Yeah, everybody's max damage is 4.
It's 1d10, right?
Yeah. So sorry. You
Oh, yeah,
automatically do 4
I
damage.
automatically do 4
All
damage,
right.
that's right.
So yeah, what does this look like?
I'm like, as soon as like whatever he does his thingamajigger, I like give him a good punch in the gut. Like it's like a really good just like a hook or whatever. Because I'm sure his attention was diverted for a second when he attacked Milana.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, give me, hey, don't ignore me, kind of thing. Just gives him a good punch in the stomach. Probably makes him reel a little bit.
It does.
I mean, it probably didn't feel good.
No. Okay, I guess it's my turn again. I need you to do a spirit save.
A spirit save?
Yeah.
All right. Shoot.
He's kind of like, oh, 0. You need to remember to follow directions. I'm dominating you.
Oh, you're dominating me. Oh, no. Oh, that's a friggin' 6.
All right, you're dominated.
I'm dominated. Oh, no.
You can drop one of the abilities you're sustaining to use an effort.
I got committed for the scene.
Yeah,
You-
you're committed both.
Yeah, that's true. He did commit.
Those are both for the scene.
Yeah. Well, one's for the day and one's for the scene.
All right. So on your next turn, you will attack someone.
Okay.
That's not Shallazar.
That's fine.
Kingar.
Kingar.
Let's see. Let's go. Then you see Shallazar back up, and he taps his staff, and almost all the fire in the room goes and surrounds him.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it doesn't matter.
I'm like,
but
yep.
just up here.
I'm slow, but I'm digging it.
And he will hold his last action. All right, so Kingar will attack. Has this been? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on wailing on Gerlach, I think. But 0. 1.
Are you giving him the advantage attack?
No.
Okay.
Because Gerlach can still see with
yeah.
his mouth.
See
That's
his
just
mouth.
really fucking weird to say. Oh man, Milana getting 300 as well.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
So what
I
can
need
we
to
do?
heal. I need to heal.
What can we do with these points?
You can heal.
You can
Use one
One to
tithing
heal one.
to heal one.
You can use 3 to get advantage, or you can use 5 to get an extra effort for the scene.
I like to heal
so
sometimes.
2 points of damage straight onto you.
I think we said you can use the tithing stuff whenever you want.
It's supposed to be on your turn, but you can use as much as you want for healing.
Okay.
Is that like a free action to use this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, he's go.
So just to be clear, he did 6 straight and he did 2 more straight.
Yeah.
I have 1 hit point left.
That's where I'm at right now.
Well, it's still up. And then
All you need is 1.
exactly. He will turn to Brimstone and Newek. Yours has been in the back, right? Okay, so he's going to turn to you two, and this gas has been coming out of his mouth, but he will open it up and spit a poisonous gas at you.
Hardiness?
No, it's just straight, or not straight damage. I just do damage. 1 point to both of you.
1 point.
He doesn't even do my AC?
Because it's breath
okay,
weapon. Your
so
breath.
4 points.
He just has a breath weapon like you.
So how much?
1 point.
1 point damage. Oh.
He does not get to do that straight, but it's just because in theory, could hit a whole bunch of people.
Right.
All right, everyone except for.
I have a question. What would you consider an intellectual ability? Like comprehension, understanding?
Spellcasting?
I can't do
You can't
spellcasting
do
with this one.
spellcasting.
Excision of understanding does not touch spellcasting. I wish. But if he doesn't know what's going on.
Race and target knowledge sans. I had race target knowledge sans spells and powers. Worthy foes can spirit save.
Yeah.
So it's up for
knowledge of a language or intellectual skill or particular
Sure.
topic event. Because like for me, it's like, deductive reasoning, comprehension.
on who?
I'm pissed at Shallazar. That
Okay.
he does get to do a spirit
He
save, but
does.
first I want to heal my sad butt.
How
1,
much?
2, 3, 4, 5. He did so much onto me.
How much did he do to you?
He did 7.
He did
And I'm
7?
down
You
to
have
1.
one.
Oh, dang.
I'm trying to decide how much I should heal. I'm worried.
If you want, I can also heal you with
Yeah,
my
maybe I should save
action.
all 5. I have 5.
Yeah, 5.
I have 5. Maybe I could do a bonus.
So if I heal you, you'll
Effort.
get 2d6 plus 1, but you'll have to commit effort to get healed.
Okay.
for the day.
So I do want to try to do Excision of Understanding on Shallazar. Basically, I just want to make it so he doesn't really understand what's going on anymore. Like his ability to comprehend the situation. That's why I asked what is intellectual abilities, and I was Googling it to figure out, like the ability deals with memory, verbal comprehension, reasoning, problem solving. These are all things that are like what you would consider like.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could make him forget why he's here. You could make him forget what he's doing.
Yeah.
You probably should be a little bit more targeted. That's what I would say.
Let's try particular topic or event. I can make him forget. Yeah, like what he's doing
His
here.
family.
What's he's doing
Make
here?
him forget
Yeah.
his family.
All right. That sounds good.
So he can do a
Spirit save.
worthy foes can save versus spirit.
All right, here we
Press
go.
your button.
He failed. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh. And his brain falls out.
No, it's just.
But
I will
He
play
dropped it. It's a fumble.
It'll be. Just a,
he dropped his butt. The brain right out of his butt.
I gotta get a devil butt now. All right, I will play that out when it's his turn. Who's next?
Oh yeah. Oh, Milana feels real
I'm gonna
good.
try and stabby.
On the dragon guy?
I'm gonna heal. How do I heal?
Are you using your tithing?
Yeah, I can't see the screen.
You
'cause
have
it's
6
behind me.
tithing, so you can heal 1 hit point per tithing.
You can go back up to 7.
Oh yeah, I heal them all.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, this is a terrible eraser.
Oh jeez, I can hear it. Oh no, the eraser you threw disrupted all the jelly beans.
I know there's jelly beans everywhere. It's a carnage of jelly beans.
I bet your jelly bean would have made a better eraser than that eraser.
Yeah,
I agree.
it probably would have. All right, and so then that's not an action, right?
No, that's free.
I'm gonna stabby.
All right.
What do I need to roll?
AC of 3, so I give you 3 to your roll.
You had your base attack as 1.
I did
Plus your-
tear. I missed.
You rolled a 1?
Rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, automatically misses. All right, who's next?
I am.
All right.
And wait, unless you work.
I was going to heal Milana.
Go ahead and heal.
Okay. So it's just merciful gaze, so
You just look down at this like shaking, angry.
let me make sure it takes an action because I can't remember.
She's
sure
kind
it
of
does.
growling in the way that like a cat does when they're hurt.
staring at Shallazar,
Right.
With that, he has like a puzzle look
and there's
on his
like
face.
black aura seeping out of her
God.
eye.
Hey, Milana.
Eye patch. Yes.
Go get him. I heal you for 13.
You have to commit effort for today.
She does.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
She's super powerful now. She's at 14.
Yeah.
So I have back up to full.
she's at 14.
All right, Newek.
Um,
Hold on a second. Sorry. What does this look like when you heal Milana?
You put me in a cocoon.
Mr. Palor boy.
Oh God, does the sunbeam shine down on me?
So basically, I did say when we entered this room I went supernova.
Yes.
So I just look at you and there's like basically like a spotlight comes out of my eyes. And then there's all these little hands made out of the spotlight. And they're like sewing you back together.
Oh, that's so weird.
I violated.
And,
Thanks.
and then they retract and wave as they come out of my eyes.
Did your business contact?
they're all doing different gestures like,
Allow my holy gaze to embrace you.
They're a bunch of tiny little hands.
Weird.
All right, Newek. Go ahead.
All right.
I just want to know about that. Sorry.
Yeah, Shallazar.
He has a puzzled look on his face now. He had like determination in his face.
Yeah.
He's just surrounded by fire. But all of a sudden, I guess what did that look like when you did that to him?
Oh, what I described was the aftermath. Basically, she's been like shaking in this
Yeah.
aura. Like she's just like.
But like, what did it look like when you did it to Shallazar? That
When you lobotomized him.
yeah.
I mean, it was just literally me just focusing.
It's
on
like
Okay.
him.
psychic-
So you just all of a
it's like
sudden like he had
psychic power.
determination. Now he just has like a puzzled look on his face.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been a warrior long enough to know that means he's open.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Like he's all like, and then just, and like, yep, that's my chance right
That's
there.
your chance.
I'm really tempted to do the loosening God's teeth.
Oh.
You for sure should.
Oh,
Well, ideally, I would do it when I've got 3 tithings, and I could use advantage on it because that's a big boy right there. But
That's all right.
commit effort for the day.
Okay.
make 1 melee attack.
All right.
You get a bonus since he's confounded.
Please.
I mean, he still knows he's being attacked.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh,
So that automatically hits is what
Yes.
happens in Godbound.
Yep.
Regardless of like defenses or whatever.
Are there crits?
No.
Yeah. I did.
If the blow hits, the damage roll is red straight.
So you roll a d12 plus 4.
D12 plus 4. Oh, that's only a 2.
Okay.
6.
6 damage.
Straight though.
I was just like,
that could have been a big boy.
yeah.
That's still pretty. That's a lot
That's
of
still
damage.
really good.
I had a better idea for how she does that. So when
Alright.
she was
Okay.
shaking and doing that, like a little, like black aura, death, like scythe comes out and just goes right, makes like a halo around the head.
Oh yeah.
There
Like
you
a
go.
scalpel.
Yeah, well, it's like a scythe, but yeah,
Yeah.
it just does like a lobotomy around the head.
Uh,
Okay. Whew. Yeah, it got hot,
He's
huh?
free.
You've done damage.
I
Now you can-
I
now you
hit
can
in
be
combat.
girthed.
I'm free. You see, Tella, that is the Minotaur way. And she jumps in with her long sword.
You got the hit, and you now have 2 additional tithings as well.
Oh, look at that! I'm saving him for tomorrow.
All right.
Are you out of effort for the day?
No, but that I commit effort for the day, so I'm down 1 for the day.
Yeah.
And then you've got that one committed for the Shattering Hand stuff.
Right.
So
I
you
mean,
can-
I can turn it on and off,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
I kind of want to keep that.
Right? Yes, it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do Kingar first, since he
Shallazar
don't
has no
know.
idea.
Yeah.
Shallazar's like, oh.
All right, Gerlach, because it's just is this a good thing you did that? 5 damage.
Owie.
And he,
Yeah, that would have been bad.
yeah. And what yeah, so Nuak's actually up in Shalazar's grill. So Kingar sees this, and so he kind of like slashes at you, Gerlach, and you're just kind of like with like blood in your face, and you see. I guess it doesn't matter because your mouth right now. But you see him just like move super fast, and he comes and interposes between Nuak and Shalazar.
Does he take fire damage?
Sure.
It hurts, doesn't it?
1 damage.
Can I ask a question
Yes.
before that happens? Was he trying to ambush me? I mean, because he thinks I'm blinded. Because if he was trying to ambush me,
I don't think so. Since since you attacked him, like there's
okay,
nothing.
because I get that immediate bonus round of
No,
action.
It's
if
not
he-
an ambush.
Okay.
Good question.
Nice
though.
try.
Nice try.
You should just wear a sandwich board that says "Ambush me."
Yeah.
Ambushes are us.
So he interposes between Shalazar and Nuak, and you hear Kingaru like, "Master, are you fine?" And Shalazar's like, "Why am I here?"
Yes, good.
And Kingaru's like, "What? The experiments, the experiments." And Shalazar's like, "I don't know what you're talking about, Kingaru. Do your best to subdue these. I will give you the opportunity, and I'm going to take my leave." So I need everyone to do a what the reflex version?
Evasion.
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 Oh my gosh, I passed.
Oh my god, I'm terrified.
Oh, I got it!
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 16. I'm in.
One over!
I rolled my actual number.
Nice!
So
Ties go to the
13
winner.
out of 13, yeah.
Ooh.
I rolled
had
a
a big-
17.
So everyone passed.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
super passed.
Anyone fail?
No.
No.
Eat it, Shalazar.
So yeah, he had tapped down his staff, and all the fire that was around him just like exploded amongst him. But you all are just like dodging all these like, chunks of fire that go everywhere.
Also immune to fire.
There's magical fire.
No,
Yes.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
fire.
right. Yeah. That's his first action. His second action will.
Like, I like to think I put my hoof out and, like, kicked the staff as it
Actually,
came down and it was...
he's not even gonna. He's.
Yeah, he's still mind controlled.
Yeah, he's gonna tell Brimstone. He's like, take care of the one with the wings. So he wants you to go attack Milana.
She's not real.
Oh, he believes she's not real.
Roll a spirit with advantage.
Okay, spirit with advantage. Awesome.
Yes.
My beliefs coming into play.
That's why I'm
here,
giving you
huh?
advantage. Yeah.
That is a I did it.
Oh, okay. For the
Yeah.
first one. Well, okay, you say she's not real.
Well, I hope he left, and then Brimstone's like, "Wait, she's not real."
Yeah.
So like, what do I do?
Yeah. So you're like, you say that, and you're just out of it.
Yeah. Wait, she's not real.
Yeah. All right. And then
Yes.
for his last one, he taps the staff, and he goes poof into smoke, and you see him near the mural, and he like with this ease, you see it like go into some location that you probably don't know at this time, and he steps through, and the map mural resets, and now it's just Kinger by himself. Good luck, fool. All right.
Good luck. Fool.
And so he will take a swipe at Newegg.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC?
2. Is my AC 2?
Sounds about right, probably.
Yeah, 2.
It does sound correct.
2 hits.
Wow.
Straight damage. 7.
7 points.
7 points straight.
All right.
As these razor sharp golden claws just rip right into you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your go, Brimstone.
Yeah, Brimstone's pretty pissed that Shallazar's gone. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
And he's gonna take out his aggression on Kingar and
yeah.
just like get at that boy.
Poor boy, going to get beat up now.
Yeah. So
Here we go.
unfortunately, God, I can't. I wish that I could withdraw that bloody vengeance thing though, but because my target left. But that's just the way it goes.
He probably was sticking around longer, but he didn't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
That's true. Okay, so I'm
So I
just
guess
gonna
you
do.
did save a round of probably bad stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal attack on him then.
All right.
And just take a swing, and here's hoping I get something good.
AC of 3.
That was 16 plus.
You got it.
Yeah, I totally got it. Yeah, take a swing.
D10.
Oh yeah, D10. I forgot.
Plus your strength.
This is the first time I did actual damage without having to do whatever, So that's
Isn't this only the second time you've done
that's
damage?
an 8. So that
That's
would
2
give me
damage.
2 damage.
Plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, that's plus my strength.
Okay, so
modifier.
2 damage. All right.
Yeah, I'm adding it. That's
Wait,
Okay.
really? What's your strength at?
My strength's at 3. And
So
then
3
I rolled a 5.
But it's not
Five.
straight damage. It's on the.
It's not straight damage.
Gotcha.
5 plus 3 equals 8.
I see, I
and
see,
then-
I
Everybody
see.
else does straight damage to us.
Mhm.
That's how the game.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Well, when they're worthy foes. Because
Well,
if
we
I
should do straight damage to worthy foes.
they would just crumple instantly if that was the case.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, you get it.
Whose turn is it?
Dad,
All right.
Amber, and I.
Yeah,
have
let's
not
go
gone.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna stabby.
So you follow up. You run across the room.
Yeah, well, yes, I blip across the room.
Yes.
Nobody's looking at me right now, right? Yeah. If
I
nobody's
try not to look at you.
if nobody's looking at me, I just appear where I want to appear.
Oh, right.
So
He did just get punched in the face by Brimstone.
Did
Oh yeah.
or no? And by Kinger.
No, I meant Kinger.
Kinger got punched
Oh,
in the
yeah,
face
yeah,
by
yeah.
Brimstone.
Yeah, yeah,
So
Right.
his
yeah,
eye
yeah.
contact
Yep.
is probably like.
Sure.
"Ugh."
Yeah.
all right. So yeah, I'm gonna just 15 plus my 4 is a 19, and I don't even know what his armor.
AC of 3.
Yeah,
That's
so,
a hit.
And that's 1d10 because I'm using my murdery ability
Plus your dex.
plus my dex. Where's my 10? There's a 10. 2 plus my dex of 3 is a 5. So that comes down to 1 point.
All right.
1 punch.
Who's next?
You meant to say he's dead, right?
No.
I want him.
He's a strong boy.
I want to burn him with holy light.
All right. What's this? What's up?
I would like to make this a force of will. I want to use my charisma.
And
Help me fictionally position myself. I'll do whatever
does this
position
look
you
like?
want.
Hold my leg while I fictionally position myself.
what does this look like? What are you doing?
I guess it would make more sense if it was just dex.
What are you doing?
I want to. So I tried to command him earlier, and it
Mhm.
wasn't successful.
Mm.
So I want to. I want to shout at him. You will obey me, or something like that. And then, as I'm speaking,
Count
Just-
Sacula, is that you?
fuck you. Just just Sonic holy energy just comes out.
Okay. Sure.
I want to do my Galadriel
Sonic.
voice.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So that's to hit.
Yep. I have 3 AC.
I missed.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
Moana, you want to go or you want me?
Well, I guess it depends on what I can do because I have that one effort committed, right, for the day because you healed
Yes.
me. So I have only one effort left.
Can we keep him alive? I want to say that.
Yeah. So that's a good point. So with Godbound, at their will, can choose, unless there's like a really strong fiction reason of like if you say I chop his head off, they're probably dead. But all the other times, like how you describe, could be the killing blow. It's of their choice
Lethal
of
or-
if it's lethal or non-lethal.
Sure.
Of the attacker's choice or
Yes,
the
the attacker's choice.
Wow. Okay. So what I want to do, this is what I want to do, is basically create a bunch of undead. If there's dead bodies around here, and I should know that there's nothing dead here.
No.
In this room, there's nothing dead here.
No.
Nothing that has ever died in the last 20 years in this room.
Okay. They're not. He's not dead. He's a spirit. Can you summon spirits?
Undead.
Yes.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Basically, I just want skeletons to hold them down.
The skeletal hand grove thing?
No, I just can raise the dead if there's any dead nearby, essentially.
I don't think there is because this was
Where the battle happened.
right, but they don't leave the dead around.
Have you played Uncharted?
Well,
A long time has passed, and there is.
considering the group that was there before, I'm pretty sure they wanted the dead bodies.
You
The
mean
fire and blood
Oh,
people.
gotcha. This is meta knowledge right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're meta knowledge.
well, I mean, I know that at the end, I summoned a bunch of dead bodies at the end of that fight.
Yeah.
I probably took them with me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
Put them in your to-go bag?
I
I'm
did.
just talking about I'm just talking
They
about even
probably
from.
I guess you could summon it from the
Tales
volcano.
from Mauxferry.
You could. I know.
I-
I
From
view
Blades of Dark.
Taldor's area as just like, since it's like a godly, kind of godly domain thing. It's just like it's.
But isn't that where we were like literally having a huge battle in Blades in the Dark?
Yeah, but their bodies aren't theirs. They've been extracted since then.
I will say this.
But you could summon them from the volcano area.
Yeah, that would take forever to get over here though.
that Slenderfingers was Slenderfingers, the character that we all know and love from our Tales game. He probably went back and cleaned up.
Yeah, like
Well, I mean,
Because-
at the end of our fight, I summoned all kinds of
Yeah.
summoned all the corpses back to life and wreaked unholy havoc.
Unholy
Yeah,
Havoc.
I was just trying to see if there's any. I should know if there's anything that's died in here.
not in. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to know because, like, as
Right.
with my word, I have on a turn action. I can know like what has died here.
Okay, so you can know what's died here, but you can't summon it because their physicalness is not here.
They know the details of what, where, and how anything died or is dying within 100 feet of them.
So you know there's people that died here.
Yeah, but
'Cause
their
you-
bodies are no longer
Right.
here.
Right.
Also, Asriel died in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
true.
command me as a skeleton.
Yeah, your just skeleton walks out of your body.
That would suck.
Okay,
Azrael's probably okay with it.
because basically all I want to do was I wanted to restrain this thing.
Yeah.
I can't even
Okay.
imagine
Hingar.
such an action.
Well, I'm up next.
I mean,
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you? I mean, is there any other way to do that, or does it have to be?
I mean, I can't hold him.
But you can just say that you're doing non-lethal damage with your...
I guess with my
Scythe
scythe
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
I can try and cast that again. All right,
It's I just assume it's always just out like.
around me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll roll to see if I can hit. I rolled a 13,
+1 plus
14.
Dex.
No.
No,
My dex is 1, so
Oh.
15. No, it's not
no,
going to be enough.
it's +3, 18. Oh,
It
fair
still
enough.
gets him.
Close.
Very close. Yeah. Oh yes. Still gets it. Still got him.
And how much damage does that do? That you're
So yeah, I'm
1d10.
gonna. I mean, I'm standing toe to toe with him. He's got
Yeah.
these sharp claws.
and if you
that
miss, you
really
still do
tore me up.
1d6.
One.
And so
wow.
I'm gonna. I mean, he's smaller than me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and so I'm gonna hold you down. And so I try to grab his wrists to keep those claws off of me,
Sure.
and just throw him down on the ground and pin him.
All right. Is this a strength or an attack? I guess it'd be unarmed attack. So go ahead and roll attack.
Okay.
And you'll do your unarmed damage.
Okay.
Which is D12.
It's just what he is.
Yes, that's an 18 plus a base attack of 1 plus
Yeah.
strength. So
plus-
yeah, I'm way over.
All right. Roll your damage.
All right. I'm using Shattering Hand, so I automatically do max damage. So he's going
4.
to take 4 as I throw him to the ground.
All right, he's still living. It is his.
But
turn.
I mean, like fictionally, he's
you're
pinned.
on top.
Okay.
So all he can do
Did
is
Gerlach go?
breath.
I did. I stabbed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
all I
okay.
can do is breath weapon. So that's what I will do. So first one is I need the
Hardiness.
Hardiness from
Hardiness
as he
save.
spits in your face. Yuck.
Got it.
All right, so
I'll
yeah,
spit back at his face.
No, that's fair.
yeah.
He
this-
spits in my mouth. I spit it right back at him.
Oh!
Well, that's what he's doing.
What do they call that?
That's that's something else, Chris.
And since everyone's literally around him now, except for Milana, please give me a.
I am not around
actually,
him. 200 feet, baby.
okay, so it'd be Gerlach. Actually, you don't roll for this. I just roll straight, or not straight, but I roll damage. He's gonna just do his breath weapon for the 3 people around him.
I'm shouting at him from across
I'm like
the room.
200 feet away from him.
It's to
No, no.
Gerlach,
Oh, okay.
Brimstone,
These
and
3.
Yuak.
And so what?
These melees.
1 point.
Oh, thank you.
Thank God.
This is starting to hurt real bad.
Are you at how many? 2?
Which I don't need healed. This is gonna end real quick, and then
It's almost over.
I can Skittles hand myself.
All right, who? Okay, yeah, we can do it. If it's out of combat, yeah, I'll allow you to go to full. But if it's in combat, it's just the
Yeah, I mean that's how the word is.
It's weird, yeah.
Is phrased.
out of combat. I'll allow you to just go. But in combat, you should do the previous damage kind of thing.
Right. Let me.
We'll talk.
Yeah,
see.
sure.
All right, who? It's everyone. Brimstone.
Yeah, that's
So you see this very big minotaur over top.
yeah.
Kinger.
Yeah, well, I'm imagining that he's pinned down, and the only thing that's really exposed is his head because he used his breath weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over there, and I'm just gonna try to give him a good soccer ball kick.
Oh.
You know, just
Oh my
you
God.
know,
Penalty kick, huh?
yeah, penalty kick.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Yeah.
Go ahead
so
and roll with advantage.
roll with
Dying.
advantage. Okay.
That's brutal.
That is
Whatever.
very brutal.
I mean, he
Watch
deserves
this, Tella.
it. Look how daddy fights.
no.
Man.
You should re-roll that because it was cocked on that
Yeah.
cord.
Okay, I was gonna say
It was.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I-
Charlie Brown his
I
head out of the way.
watched
I started. Oh, oof, that's not even better. So I rolled an 8 and then plus a
And it
4.
won't be enough.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
Did you
So
see
you
that,
roll-
Tella?
You rolled both with advantage?
Huh?
He gave you advantage.
I rolled with advantage, but yeah.
Yeah, he still missed.
okay.
Rolling with
It's
advantage is
an
rolling
8.
twice and taking the highest.
Oh,
Right.
is it?
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
Okay,
you
I didn't roll twice.
Oh, okay. Roll again.
I rolled an 8, and then that was with that. And this one was a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You totally Charlie Brown it.
Because
Man.
I'm having this ego thing with Tella about who's the better fighter, and Dad's all like, and I'm like, and so I've got Kingred held down, and I see him coming. He's like, watch this, yeah.
Wow.
Who's next?
Man, I just
I can go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do we all have advantage because he's held down?
Yes. But Newark will have disadvantage because you're trying to hold it.
Okay.
Deal.
Boy, I don't think I got it. I got a 10 plus 4, 14, and his armor class is
3.
yeah, 17. I missed.
He moves his head out of the way just in time.
Yeah, because I would have buried 2 daggers in his
Yeah.
face.
He sees it coming somehow.
I will. I'd like to move up. I will.
Okay.
And so Newick's got him pinned down.
Yep.
Can I put I want to dominate him a little bit and put my foot on his face or his neck.
Okay.
Obey me.
That sounds like a strength one instead.
Well, no. This I'm actually going to use the gift
Okay.
to try and make a NPC obey me.
Oh, so
he gets to. It's a spirit save.
He saves. As this green blood starts coming out of his face as you're stomping on it. This is messed up. Milana.
Are we still trying to keep him alive?
I don't know. You
I
tell
feel like
me.
we should talk to him.
I was not going to keep him alive
Yeah,
personally.
I have a feeling if Gerlich does a coup de grace, you will not be alive.
No,
Do we not want to interrogate him?
I'm not the god of interrogate.
Yeah.
I'm not the
I'm a
demigod
god
of
of knowledge.
Of interrogate.
demigod of mercy. No.
And Brimstone has no intention of keeping him alive either, so.
Even to just interrogate him and then kill him?
No, he's a Shallazar baby, whatever. I want to get rid of him, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to say he does have a mask on,
Yeah.
like Brimstone.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
Can I extract the knowledge of Shallazar from his mind currently?
You can try, or I get to do a save. So
Yeah.
you're trying to do just forget Shallazar the person.
Yeah,
Yep,
like
yep,
right
that's
now.
an applicable thing.
Okay, let's do that.
Can I-
All right.
Can I hold his spirit open so that he doesn't get that save?
I have a spirit of 9+, so I'll just do. Oh, I have a bigger dice by the way. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a 7. So he
Oh.
does forget about Shallazar.
When you say extracted, do you get it or is it just
No,
gone?
he
it
just forgets
He
it.
just forgets.
Wait,
But it
no,
doesn't-
okay, then we should just kill him because now we don't have any.
Oh, sorry.
That was, there's no
I
point
mean,
in
is it gone
interrogating him.
forever?
Well, I just want
Until can you let go of it? You'll have to look up the wording.
no.
No,
It'll last until the skill is relearned or the Godbound relents.
So you can relent.
I can relent it.
Yeah.
So I can make him stop fighting for right now, essentially.
I mean,
because if he's
if
fighting
that,
for
if that
Shallazar.
causes him to stop fighting, then that's
Well, it's Newek's turn. That'll be my turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm holding him,
Mm-hmm.
and so when I attack, it will be at disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
because he's trying to wrestle me. But
Yep.
luckily,
What
I
if
have
you attacked
horns.
with your horns? Yeah.
Oh,
done the same
that's
thing.
right. That's right. Fuck you. All right, go ahead. No disadvantage.
No disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have done the same thing as I did to Shallazar, just why they're here.
Yep. That's a hit.
Okay. Roll damage?
Straight 4, or not straight, just auto
Oh,
max
4.
damage.
He looks really bad.
It's because he got gored.
Mm-hmm.
which is painful.
So
It's a hell of a headbutt.
Yeah, except headbutt, and then this black little scythe was like, shoo.
Yep.
All right, so you can relent to anyway. So you made him forget about Shallazar, is what you were
Yes.
doing. I got to think RP wise what that would mean to him.
You're our friend now.
I'm making this action, this gift is gonna really mess
You're
up
gonna get some
Josh.
mileage out of that bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because Shallazar would be like the whole reason that he's here right now.
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's why I was trying to think of how this would play out. All right, so he goes. So Newek, you kind of like headbutt him or
Right.
gore him, and then you just see like this like confusion and fright in his face.
Yep. That happens often.
After you get headbutt by a minotaur, I think it's fair.
And he's just like, why?
I am your master now. I am Newek, Godslayer.
We're just on an adoption quest. Gem children, green dragons.
it's like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em
right.
all.
Gotta catch 'em.
Train him up.
You're not my parents.
No, I am your master.
But
Way kinkier.
why would my master attack me while I'm just maintaining? He kind of looks around and it's just a fucking mess now.
You have had a bad day. I'm helping your day better.
He's like, you don't feel him. He's not struggling.
Right, right,
anymore. And when you're saying this, he's like, I see. I am Kinger.
Hello, Kinger. This man over here, I am his master as well.
Brimstone takes great offense to this, but also wants to kill Kinger, like
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Kinger kind of looks like, why the fuck are you here, Brimstone?
I could ask you the same thing, shitface.
So yeah, I'll let him go and I'll like pick him up and like set him in front of Brimstone and be like, watch Tella, this is good.
This is good.
I was just maintaining the equipment here.
The equipment.
And he looks around and is like, which I see you've all fucked now.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we do. And I'm gonna sock him.
All right, go ahead.
I have no
Roll
patience
to
for
hit. Just straight or just regular.
Yeah,
attack?
just straight regular attack. I got a 6. I rolled a 16 and then plus 4.
Yeah, you got him.
I got him.
roll damage.
Roll damage.
Oh my gosh.
This is my mortal enemy, more or less. And I rolled an 8 for damage, and then I add my strength.
Yep.
Right?
Is this your Gary in like Pokemon terms?
Sort of. I don't
Not
know.
exactly.
Not exactly.
Mm-mm.
So that's 11. So damage of 4.
So do you kill him?
Yeah.
What does this look like?
I just I punch him really hard.
Just
I
like-
guess.
Is it like
right
a Mortal
through
Kombat,
kind of
like
thing?
his head pops
Maybe,
off kind
sure,
of thing?
yeah. Maybe I punch him just too hard. And,
Oh, just like a
Like, I
a
put-
Houdini kind of
let's
thing.
say I give him a really mean right hook that makes things out of proportion.
We tried.
And snaps a few
Right.
Yeah, you
important
Wait.
bones.
Yeah.
Right before he dies, I bring back the knowledge of Shallazar. I relent.
She's like, oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, you just hear a snackening, a sickening
Snacking.
Snap.
snap,
Snacking and
and,
cracking.
and you're kind of holding him, and his body just
You
just
you
goes
hear
limp.
you hear a head of lettuce being torn
Oh,
in half.
yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
There you
Yeah.
go. That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Green dragons are full of lettuce.
And shredded lettuce.
Shredded lettuce.
And just
That's
shredded lettuce pops out from him. Yay! Look, Tella.
right.
Tella.
I look at Tella and I go, that was a bad man. Don't be like him. He is a bad man. And then I like even the devil guy, the guy with the one horn, he was a bad man too.
Okay, father.
Super.
Are
Are we talking super traumatized?
that's a great question.
Probably.
She's a gem child. She's perfect.
She is slightly traumatized. Yes.
Oh,
She's
she'll
a
be fine.
Gem children have extra emotions.
She'll turn into
they-
strength someday.
Oh, she'll turn it into strength.
She'll turn it into strength someday.
That's what DeMarco would do.
That's what DeMarco would do.
Oh well.
And so yeah, tell us just like, that was scary.
Life is scary, Della. Gem, my child. My sweet child. And then I like take her from Brimstone and just like,
Yeah.
I'll pat her on the
Yeah.
back.
And as
I
you're
tear
holding
out
it,
my
she kind of like
headphones.
turns her head and kind of tries to see around your shoulder, and she's like, "Father, why does he look like you, even with the mask?"
It's a complicated story. I vaguely remember it. It is kind of like a really big fucking mess.
Yeah, so you can say whatever you want, ish, or what whatever, however Brimstone would answer.
There's dragons in the world, so
Well, there is other dragons in the world, and Shallazar just has a thing for dragon people, I guess, and he recruits them, and these people are just responsible for, ruining my life. I guess it's very. I can't remember a whole lot of it. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's kind of tough to describe it because he's sort of an amnesiac because of the trauma that he endured in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's like in vague visions, he just remembers Shallazar, the Devil's Hand, and Kingar was a member of the Devil's Hand, and basically they're like the top-ranking goons of Shallazar, and he just remembers like this ruined nation of his past, and he kind of describes this to Gem the best way he can, sticking to the fact.
also all of us listening
Yeah, I was
in on
going
this
to say
conversation.
everyone else can run with this as well.
Yeah. And it's just like that's basically what it is, and he's been kind of from the events of the past that set him things into motion, he's kind of forgotten a lot of stuff, but the only sane and lucid thought he's retained is that he has to kill Shallazar or get revenge on him, and that's kind of why I picked the word of vengeance. Ooh.
Ooh.
What all? What does everyone else standing around hearing this have to say or think?
I loot the body.
Yes.
Loot.
Hey, can you turn him undead? He'd probably be pretty handy.
Ooh. We
I,
shall
I
save
know
his
there's not
corpse
much
for the-
benefit from looting the body, but I want to know if there's like information on him or like.
Oh,
like
okay.
a
Or
driver's license.
Well,
Yes.
I would remind Milana that she needs a trophy.
Or like a piece of hair that says "If lost, return to." So
Yes, return to Shallazar, 123 Fake Street or something.
is there anything on him that I could take?
His claws are pretty awesome.
I don't want his claws. Has he got
really?
anything
Is on
shiny?
his body.
Is his scales shiny?
Some of his scales are definitely shiny.
She'll take one of his little scales. Scales.
Your new
It's
eye
like
patch.
an emerald kind of scale.
Ooh.
It is big enough for an eye patch.
She licks it. Oh, is it big enough to be an eye patch?
For Milana, probably.
Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was one of your kind skin. JK. I love it.
Anything else on him? So he does have a medallion that is of a deviled, like it's a deviled hand, like imprint that's kind of raised.
Yeah.
And
Did you say deviled ham?
deviled
ham,
hand.
yeah,
Deviled ham imprint.
A devil hand, excuse me.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I'll for sure take that.
And you notice that it's probably of just some kind of like wrought iron or whatever.
Yeah.
But the pinky is colored green.
Okay.
That is the hand of Vecna.
Is it the right hand or left hand?
Ooh.
Right hand.
Okay, it's not the hand of
Or is it a hand with 2 thumbs?
No.
Whoa.
2 thumbs and no pinkies. Oh, wait, no, you said it's a
Ooh.
pinky.
It's a pinky.
That's called
you-
the right thumb.
The 6. Yeah, that's weird.
How many dragon types are there?
There's 5 good and 5 bad, and
There
then
are-
a bunch of extra ones
There
that
are
don't count.
many.
There's like gem dragons and like
Okay.
basically
like the
basically
be
there's
real
a dragon for every fetish. So whatever you want.
shoe dragon.
Shoe
The
dragon.
core
I mean,
ones, there's 5 good and 5 bad.
In Godbound, you can be a dragon that shoots crystals. Ooh.
You
There
could.
are crystal dragons.
Yeah, no, it's a real
Okay, really?
D&D.
Okay,
Yep.
there you go.
like old school D&D.
Ah.
Yeah.
Gem
The
dragons.
balloon dragons.
balloon dragon.
Oh,
Don't even
they're
get into
like-
don't even get into the Eastern dragons.
They're like
I could be like,
natural and,
I
yeah.
could be like, when I level up, I can get like a gem fire breath thing, and then I could be like, gem.
I am your
you know,
dog. I am your father.
Ooh. Be part gem dragon. Oof.
You can't talk to dead people, right, Milana?
I mean, I used to be able to talk to dead people.
Okay.
You could probably do it with a miracle.
Probably not worth it.
So
I'm gonna drag his body to the lava pit
So-
and throw him in.
Is the scene over?
Yes,
for
the
that
scene is
part?
over.
So
So-
I get back my 1 effort.
Yeah.
the map of Mauxferry, is that still here? I mean,
Yeah. He used it to
Can-
get
And it
away.
reset.
Can I reconfigure realities just real quick right before he left to see
The map location.
where the map location went?
Yep.
So that was my artifact
For today.
for today. So
So that means you can't go invisible right now.
yeah, it's fine. So I rereave time action.
So yeah, you know where it is. I need to get our Moksori map for next time.
Yeah.
Let's go with
You're looking at the Moksori map in
in
your
my mind. Yeah.
And he's zooming.
Yeah, kinda.
Scrolling.
Let's go.
Boat
Boat
Town.
Town.
Oh yeah, Dave read my
Boat Town.
mind.
If you want to go to Boat Town, I don't.
Because that's where
Mama
that's where a
Gummas?
that's where a riverboat is.
Yeah, and Mama Gumbas.
And Mama Gumbas.
Mama Gumbas.
which
Okay, wait,
is-
wait, wait,
Wait,
okay.
no, we don't want to bring trauma to Boat Town.
We love
Dude,
Boat
Boat-
Town.
I guess you tell me,
Town is
Amber.
so full
What
of trauma.
district does he go to?
Looking in the, he was human and devil.
Yeah.
I want to say like what's near the elf district.
Dwarves.
Dwarves, adventurers, fine goods, guild. Something
I
like
don't
that.
remember the map at all.
Wait,
Sorry.
Or is it right there?
I think I have a map.
I have a map.
I think I do.
Someone must have a map.
I don't have a map.
Is there one of the
I have
one
a
of the
digital
districts
map.
is
I'm
ominous
actually
and
100% certain that I have a map.
brooding?
What?
Ominous and brooding district.
Yeah, exactly. There could be a new one since then.
Antiquities district.
There we go. Elf district. Yes.
What's over there?
You've got a guild house district. You've got lots of guild house districts, and down at the bottom there's the arena district.
Ooh, I want to go to the arena district.
On top you have apartments, adventures.
Arena
I
district.
think
there's
I
like-
want him to go to arena district.
All right. Oh,
Sounds
thank you.
fair. There's a lot of probably nooks and hidey holes in the arena district.
Well,
I have
also
a feeling
think
when
it's a good
Josh
place
made
to
this map,
recruit.
guild house was just his like miscellaneous, his junk drawer.
No, actually used the D&D 3.5. There's a world builder book, and I just used that.
There's a lot of separate guild house districts.
There's a lot of guilds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Tinker,
guild for
Tailor,
every
Spy.
fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the shoe guild and the balloon
the
guild.
Leather
You got
Workers
this-
Guild,
You
The
got
Leather
the
Workers Guild,
you got the sneaky
horse
guild.
whip
Chain
guild,
Makers
the
Guild.
masochist guild, the
the
sadist
whipped
guild.
cream pie guild.
They get together every other. Yeah.
Something for everyone.
Specifically one
Yeah.
kind of pie.
Yeah, like the Three Stooges. Like it's a whole. I'm sure it's a whole thing.
Interesting.
So yeah, guilds for everything.
the guild that makes nothing but studs.
I would like to
The Stud Makers Guild.
the the map.
And some poor guy goes in like, I'm building an addition to my house and I need some 2x. Oh no.
You want to go to the Carpenters Guild?
Yeah.
Wrong guild here.
Chris?
Can they teleport back from the map? I thought it was like a one-way.
It's a one-way, except for a couple of times where somehow someone figured out how to go the other way.
Bartholomew, I thought. That's what we're
That's
here to talk
bad.
to.
I don't want to make this place my home base. But, okay, let's look around at all this shit. He said something about experiments.
And equipment.
Yeah, a lot of it's fucked now because when he let go, his fire is
Yeah.
kind of...
Burn the evidence.
Well, I mean, all of the pipettes and the blood.
The pipe, yeah, I guess there's like streams of blood now falling from
Right.
the ceiling. So what you do notice amongst all this kind of stuff is there are almost like molds. They're not like molds like we're used to from the 12. But they remind you of the shapes, some of the shapes like what you saw in those test tubes. That's mostly what you're seeing is those weird fractal-ish shapes of muscles.
And are those things still there? I mean, I assume they were far enough away that they
They're
didn't
in
get
another
damaged.
room.
Yes.
Well,
Brimstone's like breaking stuff.
All
Like
right.
molds, whatever. He can.
You're just
whatever
like,
whatever seems still intact.
So yeah, you're all looking and you hear in the background this brimstone just kicking
Going-
over and
yeah,
punching stuff.
throwing stuff at it, other stuff.
Are you just like, I hate you and all that kind of
he's
stuff?
just- Yeah, sort of, and just breaking stuff. I wouldn't say he's like screaming "I hate you" at them, just doing it like a wild animal almost.
Sure.
plan
Then
of-
he goes to the room where the experiments were, and I don't know. He tries to cook them, like
You just
use
go,
his fire breath because they're in test tubes and
Yeah. So
liquid
yeah, you
and-
go up to the first one and it starts boiling and then you just see it kind of like disintegrate just into
Ew.
like proteins.
It's sad.
Gross.
So,
You're seeing this
right.
brimstone just go fucking
It's
crazy.
fine.
Fine.
Yeah, he
let's-
just-
yeah, whatever.
Everyone's like, yeah, sure.
Got to work out the angst somehow.
I'm going to comfort Tella.
Daddy's
Your
Tella
father
knows.
is an emotional child.
The blood, if I remember correctly, does Taldor's room have a way to the outside other than the map that we know of?
Not that you know of.
Where the fuck is this blood coming from?
As I described, there's this pretty much you could say like a giant
Funnel.
like a funnel. That's this
Like a reservoir of blood.
yeah, pretty much a reservoir. Of blood.
Oh.
Tubbo blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but there's not like anything feeding into it?
no.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
We got to refill it ourselves.
Is there a way to get up there to put blood in there?
Flying.
Why are we trying to put blood in this reservoir?
Not
Okay,
that you can
but we
see.
take the
Maybe
blood
flying.
out, and then we put
Or
some like
magic.
sherbet and 7-Up in there. And then it's like,
Gotcha.
yeah, it's going to be like a sweet party.
Oh
Some
my
rum.
goodness.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I'm drinking all these experiments just get fucked up. You would assume flying and or magic.
Is it actual just blood?
Yes, it's just blood.
Not like.
Oh, it says with healing. So yeah,
Is it not mixed with anything?
it's not mixed with anything. It says, but when you sample it, and however many, it's just every living being's blood.
'Kay.
Non-discriminate.
How? Was okay.
Well,
Yeah, I get you.
yeah,
But I mean, is it all like? Are there like stripes of different colors in it, or?
it's all kind of coagulated into the same color of brown.
Okay.
Ew.
Like a Long Island iced tea of blood.
Nice.
Just.
I love it.
You take a bath in it? You love it so much?
No, I don't like blood. I mean, I like blood, but I'm not a blood boy.
Could you heal the blood back into people?
No.
No, too
That's a
late.
shame. So I'm sorry, Josh. I did kind of misplay that healing thing. So, I should have activated it right after
Getting hit.
After getting hit.
Yeah.
So.
But this for right now is fine.
How does healing work normally?
If you rest for the day, night, whatever, you automatically just full heal.
Okay.
But if you need to continue on, then someone
Right.
would cast healing on you, and you had to expend your effort unless it's from fertility.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
So, what? Yeah, what all are you doing?
Well, we're trying to puzzle this together. I'm trying to the whole reason I wanted us to go into Talador's room is to make contact with Bartholomew because
He would know what's going on.
knows what would be going on, and that was our last point of contact, like our last person we had contact with. And we've been gone for 20 years, and let's get caught up on current events.
I mean, he would still be around. He wasn't. Didn't have like a mortal lifespan or anything.
So I just say let's try and find the connection on the map to him.
Okay. Is that the plan for everyone else?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Sounds good.
Brimstone feels better after his little, tantrum, rampage, whatever you want to call it. And he's like,
Everything's just fucked, right?
Yeah, and Brimstone's just like, I'm hungry. Let's go. Let's find Bartholomew and go out to eat or something.
Do we know of any other way out except for the way we came in?
Not that
No.
you know of.
Yeah, I think
If you're the Night Snails, you would kind of know.
we're not. All right.
All right.
I'll go to the map and I'll look for Bartholomew where I last
Yep.
saw him.
So Bartholomew's place was in a basement.
That makes
I don't
sense.
remember where.
His mother's basement?
Yes, his mother's basement. I don't remember where, but you get there.
Yeah.
Who has the coin?
Who had the coin? Was it Azrael?
I think it was Noak, wasn't it?
I don't. No,
Oh,
I did
that's
not
what
have
I
it in
meant.
my possessions.
All right. Was it Noak? Wasn't me.
I felt pretty good about my possessions. I was pretty well on top of that.
I'm pretty sure I didn't have any coin.
I know we had a coin that was supposed to
Yes, you come to the
communicate
same door. That's this weird ornate
Yeah.
door.
Gerlach,
I
just
feel
open
like-
the door.
Oh, that's probably
Oh,
true.
you're right.
Yeah, can I just open
Girl,
it?
you could probably just open the door.
Yeah.
Is it for the scene commit effort?
Yeah.
I have a coin. It's
Yeah.
called my fingers.
Yeah, just you still have effort, right?
Committing effort for the scene, and
Yeah,
I'm not
you just
using
boom,
any effort for
yeah,
anything, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, everybody's like patting their pockets. They're like, and I stick my dagger in the coin and just jiggle it around into the coin slot until it pops open.
Nice. And so as you open it up, it's not exactly what you remember. Like when you first went and saw Bartholomew, it was mostly like just a circular room with all these mirrors
Yeah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that anymore.
It's all rectangular.
It's all rectangles. No.
I'm all into rectangles now.
It is like a giant dome, you could say.
I was afraid you were going to say he fell on hard times and he's just in his bathrobe and boxers.
Oh
He's like,
gosh, he's got like stubble,
yeah.
and he's all like, yeah, he hasn't
Pizza
slept.
boxes all stacked
Yes.
up all over
His
the
mom,
Like
his
circular
mom
pizza
died,
boxes.
and she's not cleaning up for him.
I forget, did he have
Oh,
one
yeah.
eye or a bunch of eyes?
He
Had
had
two eyes.
a eye familiar,
Okay.
a floating eye familiar is what you
Okay.
remember.
I remember him as like bald. Is that correct?
I don't
Sure.
remember.
He's
but
bald
it won't
now.
matter once I
He's
get to
bald
describe
now.
what you see.
Okay.
Like he hasn't been keeping up
Yes.
with like keeping it keeping it shaved. So
This is what we're speculating as Gerlach is.
like
Yeah.
he's got like the stubbly horseshoe kind of. Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Please
that,
open door, please open.
that monk tonsure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's a dome.
So it's like pretty much like I'll describe the room and then the contents of the room. So now it's like a giant dome, and you can think of it like in X-Men with Xavier's thing of like, yeah, there's just a bridge that
Oh,
goes in the
Cerebro.
Cerebro, yeah. But however, just being complete dome, there are branches that go off, and you can see there are more and more domes just kind of branching off of all of these.
Oh,
And so there is a
he's an elder brain now.
well, I'm about to describe. So there's kind of a bridge that goes to the center, and you don't see Bartholomew there anymore. You see a eldritch beholder in front of you,
I made a huge
and
mistake.
you notice that in all those other domes branching off, that there are beholders of different types all around there as well. And it turns around, and all its eyes and stuff kind of look at you all,
Mhm.
and that's where we're going to leave it there for today.
Oh.
Well,
I wanted to invite it out to eat.
do you like shrimp?
I'm in the mood for shrimp. Do you know any good places around here?
Mama Gumball.
Mama Gumbas. Phew, Mama Gumbas coming down.
Exactly.
It's like, no, Mama Gumbas, all you can eat shrimp.
All right.
So thanks for sticking around in the chat and everything. I'm Josh Long. You can find me at EvilDMJosh on Twitter. You can find the show at Geekspective and at geekspective.com. I guess we won't be streaming in 2 weeks because that's Gen
Gen
Con.
Con, which we'll be at.
what?
Which we
In
will
2
be
weeks?
at.
Yeah, 2 weeks
2
until Jake's.
weeks.
No,
If you're at Gen
not
Con,
going.
come say hi to us. Come hang out. Especially so since we
We have-
actually are running panels.
What?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Friday
You
we're
guys should have told me all this.
So Friday we are running the Geekspective Mega Block from 12 to 5, and it's going to be in the JW 202. And so we'll have panels in order of character sheet design by Amber, making better PCs by Amber, Dave, and I, making better NPCs with Dave and JB, which is our friend, improving puzzle design by Dave, and Amber, and then finally wrapping up with Dave and JB for incorporating props into your game.
Yeah.
If you can't make it and you're going to be at Gen Con, just
Find us
find
somewhere.
us and we will hang out.
Just think really, really hard about Geekspective and we'll find you.
Exactly.
If you use the Care Bear stare, we
Or you could just ping us on Twitter.
Yeah.
you have your methods, whatever.
However, if you really were having that Jonesing for some more Tales from Mauxferry, I will be doing a GM prep and a GM faction turn between now and when we play next. When we will play next is August 7th. Not necessarily everyone will be here, but we will have a game.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if you want to get at that GM prep, it's a $5 Patreon just to get in. Go to patreon.com/Geekspective. The faction game might be free. I'm not sure yet because it is a game. I'll have to play that by ear. But yeah, let's go around and have everyone say where you can find them and goodbye.
Wait, what?
Where can they find you?
They can't find me.
Here you go.
I don't exist.
All right.
I'm right
Crossways
here.
GM at Twitter.
Rocket Orca on Twitter.
Monochrome guy, and right here, you're looking at me.
Yeah. Also, I have podcasts on Geekspective, Shapeshift, and also Red Mage, Blue Mage. One's an actual play, and the other is talking about magic.
Wait.
The Gathering.
Not like
Yeah, like how to do magic. No,
Yeah,
like
like
how to cast spells and things
I'm
like
much
that.
less
No.
interested
rabbits
in
out of
that.
a hat.
No, this is more like I play Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And talk about cards and stuff.
It's not as good, but okay.
Whatever. Magic the Gathering's great.
It's okay.
And with that, I want to say thank you very much to the Don't Split the Podcast Network and
Yes.
Rudy and James for hosting us. And we will see you all in
Whenever.
a week or 2 or 4.
I'm so tired, people.
Bye-bye.
Bye.